Welcome, friends,
Yay.
to Stars of the Shattered Skies, our homebrew adventure that we play on Wednesdays with a boy Tom up above running the game for all of us. You will notice that even though I lied on my last stream on Monday, I think it was, where I said that we would be playing as our samurai brothers. We're not, because we are down one Kristen. So we are playing some different characters this afternoon.
Yeah.
In the same world, in the same place, doing probably similar things, but you will see some new faces in the player area.
Parabolic. Sorry, don't mind me.
But yes, take it away, Dungeon Master.
All right, everybody. So we got all new characters except for one. I guess we did new to the stream, Orlith is at least. She, had some. We say she's got horrible stats, but it doesn't stop Michaela from never rolling below a 15 on
I
Sunday.
rolled so
That's all
well.
I'm gonna say.
That's what made me alive for a very long time.
At the end of the day, all that matters is those dice rolls.
Yep.
A few new things, just so you guys all know. If you look in your journals and scroll down to allies, there is the normal list of your allies there. But also, if you click them and then go to character sheet, they have all of their stats for you to view. If you're interested in what they can do or what they bring to the team, you can look into them. It's worth noting Leah is now level 2.
Yes.
Everybody wants to bone Leah. Welcome to...
It's a goal.
It's
Shall
a-
succeed.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So, although Leah is unavailable for this mission.
Yes.
Our upcoming one.
So time-wise, the way this one is going to be working out, this mission is going to be taking place a few days after the other party has left. So I'm just keeping time and tracks of like weeks, so we'll just round to the nearest week.
Yes.
And the whole idea is usually you'll have to take a week off between adventures, just as like downtime, just hang out, rest, relax. So that will bring you back over to the chart page here. As far as who you'll be able to take on your missions, Milo is currently away. He has not returned from his trip yet.
No,
You don't know the fate of
Milo!
Milo. No one knows the fate of Milo yet. Manning the bar right now is the person right under Milo on there, Bronco Roninson. Is the brother of another character that you guys haven't met yet.
Oh boy, Bronco.
Yeah.
I think I know.
You know, he's Jake's brother.
Yes.
Milo's gonna come back with like an 8 on the kills marker, and all of us will be gone. And it's like, what happened?
That is what Sunday Group was saying is the most. I'm like, I'm excited for just to like, we'll start a session and we'll look at it and like half the characters are gone. It's just like, where did they go?
Can there be a graveyard for all the tokens?
Yeah, I'll get your little memorial.
Oh, that's
just gonna
Or
be.
you can write the obituary for your own character. If you
Oh
want.
boy.
It's gonna be like like piles of pogs in the '90s. You're just gonna like throw tokens in like a bucket.
Meow.
So, do you guys want to decide your mission before we start introducing your characters and doing the role play, or do you want to like introduce characters and just have the mission to come up naturally?
What do you guys think?
What works for you guys?
Can I have a token?
Do you have
Is that hard to make?
Do you have a picture of your character?
I have one.
Yes.
I posted it in Discord.
Oh, I will get on that, but I'll need somebody else to just talk for a while.
Maybe we should make a mission.
So what or just talk very slowly.
All right, guys.
Maybe some ASMR.
I say we start by introducing everybody's characters.
You think so?
Get on that.
Oh yeah. While you're getting that
And
together.
go into good detail.
Okay, oh boy.
So, who wants to lead off? Josh, is that you leading off? No, you don't have a token yet.
Yeah, let's see who like steps up
Start
to
the other end.
to
Yeah.
the table in the bar. Like our character's slowly coming out of the darkness and into the light by the table in this bar.
There you go. Sounds like Michaela's all set.
Yeah,
Okay,
Michaela.
so-
Yeah, Michaela has played her
She's
character.
got everything all laid down. Yeah.
So we see, of course, the bar with candles, and you see somebody put down a book, and when the camera lifts up, you can see a really blue colored tiefling, blue hair, blue eyes, blue everything. You would think she would have more armor on her, but no, she doesn't. She likes to show off her skin, and by the trumpet on her side, you can tell that she is probably some kind of performer. She looks weak, but there's a sparkle in her eye that she's like, she looks really happy. Even though that she is maybe like twiddling like a knife and putting it back into her pocket, she is not what we expect. Because as we rolled randomly, she became a really interesting character. And you can see the symbol of this god that she follows. And as some of you may know, it's Ash.
Kilgore?
Yes, thank you. So she follows the goddess of death, the only living god, and she raises her hand to order a cup of some wine, maybe. Yes, she would go for wine. And for now, that's Orlin. Inidani. Yes.
Orlith. Very nice.
Orlin?
Really blue. Everything is blue.
Everything is blue. Oh, that's great.
Yes.
I also have a themed color.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Sorry.
Ed, I think you're up next. So we see this little order go off. This camera pans around. Are you already in the bar, or are you strutting your way in?
Yeah. I think the door slams open, and it's like fucking probably like a I don't know if there's a thunderstorm or something. I want that situation where it's like light in the back with just shadow of this huge figure like walking through the door, and it's dragging something behind it. Not sure if it's a body or something of the type. We have no idea what sort of huge thing it's dragging behind it, and it's just like it just lumps in. Just like dragging this huge thing at its side, and when it finally enters the light, this sort of dark, terrifying figure, immediately as the light hits it, is just the happiest, nicest fucking looking furball you've ever seen. Just a sweetheart. He's a bigger guy, Santa Claus build, for sure. He's what he's dragging at his side, I actually have a picture of. So let me throw a picture up of my boy here. Can you hit all players on my? If you go into my handouts, I know you're doing stuff, Tom. But if you hit all players on my portrait, could you do that so everyone could see?
I'm trying. My computer has also decided to start running really slow.
No.
Oh no!
We love
showed all players.
Yeah.
There's the problem.
There you go. Does that work?
That's my character. It's in the handouts.
Well, everybody look at that character.
Don't look at my character sheet.
There you go.
And then
Way too friendly.
Can you show my club too? The one right next to it that I did a small sketch of.
There you go.
Ooh, fancy.
Not the best. Just a quick doodle, but
I use the club too. You see a club on my
yeah. You see what looks to be this club at the very top. He's dragging it. He's got it like hooked in an arm, and he's sort of dragging it on one side, like it's a companion that he's got at his side. But it's got like a shepherd's hook on the top, and it comes out to the bottom to be a big old club. But at the very bottom looks to be a huge like solid glass orb. It looks like it has the universe inside of it, kind of thing. And he's dragging that over, and he looks at the bar and looks at the wine, and he goes, "Ooh, they have wine," and he starts stepping towards the bar.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "I'll have a milk, please."
She turns around like, what? Milk? No.
And he just waves. He's got his kind of chubby fingers. Hi.
Yeah, I think.
Hi.
All right, Josh, we got you a character, a token.
The character shit. All right.
A character sheet. If when I press Z on a token, can everybody see it, or is it just
Shift
me that
Z
makes it
if
big?
you want to blast open the token so that everybody can see.
Like
yeah.
that.
Click it. Make sure you clicked on the token and hit Shift Z. There we go.
Ooh.
All right. So we get the little milk order goes in.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go just through everybody real quick. Josh, how do you enter the scene?
So, I would think she's already sitting at the bar, and she's got like the most expensive bottle of wine in front of her, and she's kind of scanning over the heads as she sips. She's got a big pouch at her side, and it looks like it's holding some kind of orb. You can't see it yet. She wears like a long jacket with it's a pretty popped collar. It's pretty high. I mean, she's wearing very illustrious clothing.
Heck yeah.
The inside is trimmed purple. Outside is black. She's got like just for flavor, because she can't have armor as a sorcerer, but she's got like some probably half battle mage armor sort of thing, just for some basic protection.
Yes.
And
Not like me.
yeah, she kind of commands the air around her.
Okay.
You can tell she's a
Oh
very-
God, we lost Tom.
Oh shit! Our DM flew the coop.
Okay, we all get gold, also healing potions, and
Okay. Oh wait, he's back.
I don't
So
even know
how
what
many
happened.
greater healing potions did we start with, Ed?
oh, definitely 10.
I don't know. That's I stole like 50.
Oh, cool. Yeah, all right. Hi, buddy. Welcome back.
Yay.
Don't ignore the potions that we've grabbed.
You think I left the call, but you forget I have 3 accounts in this call.
No.
No.
He knows all. Shoot.
So what was the last thing you heard, Mr. Tom?
You know, you're there. You don't wear armor,
Okay.
but you have. And we left it.
Nice.
Okay.
So she's got like half battle mage armor, because you can't have one as a sorcerer, right? So just
I gotcha.
kind of it's flavor. On the opposite end of like the pouch with the orb shape in it, she's got like a utility belt kind of thing. She
Yeah.
grabs components from to cast spells. Yep.
Sorry.
Very, 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 very flowy coat, kind of character sitting at the bar with fancy wine, and kind of raises her eyebrow at the funky furbolg walking in.
Also, because we didn't full screen Orlith.
Really?
It's just
That's
badass.
why I get hit so easily.
Yeah, no, she has leather armor, but it's just the side of her boob.
Just boob. It's all boob.
This is how I get attention.
That's where the
It's sad.
charisma score comes from.
Yeah.
Charisma of 12.
It's so bad, but I'm just imagining like, zzz, and it's just like a charisma score just goes up higher and higher.
This should be my
18.
special skill. This is what I want. Every time I untip slowly lower and lower, it will give me
Plus
high charisma.
4 charisma, you're good to go.
Yes.
AC is inversely proportionate to the actual armor you're wearing.
Atlas and Aurelia, are you two around Bastion a lot? Is this kind of your you guys' stick? Are you guys new with them?
I was born on this mountain.
Sorry, I'm gonna be having a good time. I love furbolgs. Okay, sorry. Be right.
Yeah, I think so. You're all at the bar, and instead of the normal Milo tea leaf, he's indisposed right now. We see walking out. He's got a big kiss the cook apron on. This giant Goliath, which, if you remember, the ground below the bar is extra high up, and this huge Goliath, he's like really scrunched down, and he's like, "How you guys doing? Anything I can get for you? Anything you're going? How's it going, Orlith? Nice to see you again. How's my brother doing? You make it okay?"
He's doing great. He looks really happy. He's really pleased.
Oh, I love to see a smile on his face. Alice, it's been a little bit, but
It has been a little bit.
usual here. We got some goat and some rat milk.
Both those sound great.
All right, I'll mix them up a little bit for you. And he's like, and he looks
Very
over. He's
nice.
like, "You, new girl.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm running this here bar in the meantime until the proprietor comes back.
Okay.
Was wondering if you need anything. Drink? Looks like you got something yourself. Usually we don't bring our own drinks in, but you know.
No, I'm all set. Thanks.
Oh, all right. Well, some wine and some milk. All right, we'll get right on that. And he strolls off, leaving the three of you.
Okay.
waiting for you. So he goes on. He has to go in the back to get the milk because they obviously they're not keeping that shit.
Yeah.
I shuffle over and offer a hand to shake to Aurelia, who I've not met yet. Are you new in town? Nice to meet you.
I'm just passing through. Who are you?
My name's Atlas. I'm a fellow runner of sorts.
Okay.
Astrologer, a healer extraordinaire, really.
A healer, you say? Oh.
You're fine, astrology.
Oh, yeah. I turn over and says, oh, yeah. I've been healing for quite a long time. Well, I can't quite remember the first time I cast a spell of the sort, but, gosh, I must have been little. I have all kinds of herbs and potions, all kinds of things I've made before.
Aurelian leans because she's interested because she gets hit a lot and she can die easily. So she's like,
Hit
well,
or hit on?
Why not both?
yes. If you're a fellow runner, I would love to have you with me because I'm not as strong. And hearing that you can heal, that would be really great.
What's your sign?
A Scorpio.
That's a good constellation. I like that one. Oh yeah, no, that'll work.
Okay.
I turn over to the person I've seen before, because I've probably spotted Orlith a few times, but maybe this is the first time we've ever talked. I immediately turn over and go, "What's your sign?"
Thinks for a minute. Not really into astrology. I think a Libra?
Libra. Oh, I've met a few far between. It'd be interesting to have a conversation or two.
Justice for all things, yes.
Okay, it's to myself.
Interesting. So I heard you're a runner around here.
Yes, and Orlith as well.
Hi.
Though it is only maybe our second time speaking, more acquaintance than anything, but always willing to be a friend. I put a hand out to shake her, because I haven't shaken Orlith's hand yet.
Okay. It's just a white.
Hold on, gotta hold my shirt together.
Somebody...
It's just like magnets of the same sign, and the signs just keep like pushing.
She's got like the
apart.
adhesive, like the pasties.
You know, if you're both available, I actually just picked this up off the board the other day. And I slap a paper onto the table. What's it? What is it, guys?
Alright, we want to go over what missions are available?
Yes. Let's go fight a dragon, guys.
Alright.
Oh, we could definitely die in 5 minutes.
I joked with the other group. I was like, listen, if you guys want to just show up at the dragon fight, you guys can show up if you
Oh,
want.
please!
But they didn't.
Oh, no.
So our first job here is Gridley's delivery service.
Ooh.
Looking for some trustworthy runners to take care of a thing or two. Some supplies we promise I've taken out of Bastion to the exiles. You know where to find me for the details.
Do we get brooms?
It's Gridley. Not sadly, no.
Aw.
You do get a cute cat though.
Nice.
Yes.
Fun fact, I hate that movie. But
I still never saw it. I only saw it as trailers. That's why.
Next is Into the Unknown, which is taken by another party.
Huh. How about that?
Next we have Out of the Grave. Bastion was contacted by a Genasi wizard named Dari
Genocide.
Salah, currently residing in the edge of the grave of the Omniscient, which begins 10 days' journey southeast. She resides in an old library of a pillaged town on a lake that is run black. She was to be extracted from the grave and taken to Bastion, although she cannot not by her own free will. Next is the Sanguine Settlement. While on duty, this is written by some anonymous person, I came across a settlement 7 days due east of here. They weren't exiles, they're new in town. The camp had roughly 30 people, plus a hand of what looked like captives. They invited me in and offered both food and shelter, but I declined. They all seem a little too friendly with each other.
Okay.
Something ain't right.
polyamorous relationship.
I don't know. I think is that all of them?
No, we got 2 more. We got Starlight
Nice.
Observatory, which is 2 days northwest in the mountains, which
oh,
you guys
I know who's
can't.
picking what?
Yes.
Sat a great tower with its eyes turned towards the skies. While I had traveled these trails numerous times, I've never seen it before. As I stood in shock, the stone building vanished. Whether it ever existed is hidden by magic or was swept away in time, I can't say. It's worth noting, there was a 0% chance you will encounter the dragon because they're
Yay! They're murdering someone else.
That's good.
And the last is the beast above, which is that there's a dragon
No.
in the mountains. Also, its hoard and its lair is somewhere. If you can find that,
There'd be no
you'd be
dragon.
pretty reach.
Run there right now. Oh yeah.
Just
Never
sneak
game
in,
it. We made these characters just to take advantage.
just to take advantage.
Although I'll let you know right now, this does take place a week after. So just because the dragon's not there doesn't mean other things aren't there.
Don't know if we've died yet.
I will say that my character is an astronomer, and so the Starlight Observatory seems
I knew that was coming.
absolutely up his alley. But it could be any of
Yeah.
these.
I'm going for Starlight and the Black Lake.
Starlight.
I would go also for the Black Lake. Starlight because I'm great at not great, but I am wisdom and investigative human history.
Ooh, yeah.
I think I could help with that. Yeah, fighting. No.
I think it's Starlight then. If we've got all 3 on Starlight.
Sure.
I would go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put the paper down and I just say, seems as though something's missing, needs finding. And I show the paper to both of them.
This is interesting. I like finding stuff.
Mm.
Maybe I can find something I'm looking for.
Lost things beg to be found.
Agreed.
Mm. Have you ever run before? And I turn over to oh yeah, Aurelia. There it is. I turn over to Aurelia. Did you give me your name yet or no?
You didn't ask.
What was your name, by the way? I believe I missed that.
Libra.
My name. Aurelia Vathashel Azrael Widrelmere. You can call me Irie.
Alright.
That's a mouthful, that is. Good name, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I have not run before, and I was actually looking for someone that would go with me.
Well,
As long as we're together and you stay out of my way, things will go exactly as planned.
I'm very good at staying out of the way.
On that note, your drinks return. You did a big glass of warm milk. Warmed it up for a little bit. So it's a big glass of milk, small glass of wine, and then he hears you talking. Like, if you guys are looking to go on a job, I'd I gotta shout out my brother Ronai. I hear he's been really slaying it out there lately. I think he's recorded the most kills lately. He's really throwing it all together. Dude's a beast, man.
Is that him? And I point on the board, this board that inevitably is on the wall somewhere, and it's just him, like,
Zoom.
right at the top.
One sec. It's a picture of him.
There he is, at the very top.
Yeah, that's him. Although, I don't know, I guess I haven't seen him a little bit. Maybe he just got back in town, might be taking care of some things.
He should be. We got home safely. At least the last time I saw him by the gate.
I just realized that we are in the anime Fairy Tale. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
Oh, really?
That's what I just
Yes, I know.
We are
I know that
absolutely...
anime.
It's okay.
I've never seen it.
It's alright. This feels... I know, right? It feels like it. I'm like, oh, wait. Because I'm like, look, there's the thing. And I'm like, oh, no, we're in Fairy Tale.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
either
continue.
that or you guys ever see Konosuba?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, it's hilarious. You guys gotta watch it. You should watch it. Anyway,
Okay.
pointing out the big meaty guy going with us, or that will
So-
be conscripted.
So he's like offering himself to go, but who's gonna take care of the?
Who would...
No, he was offering his brother. He didn't even offer himself.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh,
Which is another PC. You guys can't take him.
Got it.
Oh, we can't take his. Damn it!
Oh,
You can't take Jake's character.
Dang!
He's my bodyguard. I
You
love
can't
that
take
guy.
the 35 HP zealot
PC
barbarian.
henchman would be literal badass though.
I look
Yeah.
I look over to Orlith.
I mean,
Don't-
I talked before about like potentially letting other people play other people's characters,
yeah.
so that like somebody could play your character and get them like experience for you.
That's so great. I would turn over to Orla and say, "Don't you run with that big fella?" That's
did,
where I've
yes.
I've seen that.
A pleasant guy, really.
He
Happy.
seemed pretty good, yeah.
Quite strong. I wish, yeah, tall as you, pretty much. I feel safe around tall people, yeah.
Yeah, he's 7'5". He's pretty, he's a pretty big guy.
How tall are you, Kayla? How tall's your character?
We rolled. Did
We roll the
You
same height as you,
right?
Michaela. It's 5'2".
Yes, I put
So even my character like towers over you because she's pretty tall for like a human size. She's 5'11".
I am so
Yeah.
small. I'm so fragile. Protect me, please. Sorry. Yes, but yes. Yes, I traveled with him, and it was quite a pleasant experience.
He's Leo, if I remember right. Interesting.
Yeah, you know, if he's not around, you know, there's a couple other people. You know, Bardrin over there. She's hasn't really ran in a little bit. I don't know. People don't like running with her too much.
Yeah, people die with her.
I've seen Aster going out before. I think he's usually down to get out. You know, whatever you guys want.
I'm probably looking for somebody who's front line, big muscles. Imagine someone who can take a beating if a beating comes our way.
Well, you say that, and you know, he's like, well, you know, look no further than the 18 strength, 18 constitution Goliath in front of you.
I mean, you could find
I could,
somebody.
The other bartender goes out on a mission.
I've run before, but you know, I could get back out there. I'm sure somebody could watch over this place. You know, Aster pretty much owns the joint at this point.
We need somebody who can be in the front and stronger, because if I do that, I go down.
No, I wouldn't want that for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, also, just so you know, Bardrin can do something about that. Make you entome you in ice if you're going down. Something fancy. I don't know, dwarf stuff. But anyway, just let me know when we're going if you want to go. I'll get my things. You know, tell Aster how to run
What's
his
up with the
job.
bartenders like soliciting adventurers for jobs?
All these bartenders like, I don't want to be a bartender anymore. I really want to get out there.
I mean, this dude is like he's a cook as a side thing, and he just had to take care of. So he's like not really that invested in it.
They're all gonna like try to get out of their day jobs.
I was just doing that because you guys had said you wanted him because he's the tank. He's the tank.
We need a tank, yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
pick
we
somebody.
And Milo's totally gonna die. We already got that.
I will
He's
carry
really-
him as the other character. I will put him on my back and skedaddle like a kitty cat through the forest. But that's a plan. Might not happen. I might burn to crisp. Because my fur.
I wouldn't want to rob this fine establishment of its proprietor, so maybe we talk to the other person. What did they say their name was?
Bardrin.
Bardrin, yeah.
She's even smaller than me. I definitely notice.
But she's tough?
She's so tough. She would kill me if she could. If she
All
wanted to.
right, I like tough. Good.
Also, out of game, like all the NPCs you take will always be weaker than you guys. Just in general.
Still
she's-
definitely
she's
need
the-
someone to be in front.
Do they Oblivion level scale?
No,
Always-
they
they're always
level by going on missions too. So Leah has already gone on 3 missions,
Hot, dude.
so she's hot. So, if you guys could, I would have just said just take Leah. Just go- that's why we're putting in the little every other week for these characters mechanic, or else it's just gonna be Leah every time. She's gonna be the strongest one.
We're gonna have to level
It's
some
just-
of them up, yeah.
Yeah.
I
At one point,
say,
somebody's just
Well,
gonna be like, "Can we
she's
just play Leah?"
another cleric anyway. We need a frontliner.
I'll say to Orlith, Do you know her? Maybe you could speak to her. I tend to kind of keep to myself for here, so I don't know so many people.
She usually is here when I perform, but not really like talking.
You
know?
perform? What do
I
you
do.
do?
I play the trumpet or bazooka. Trumpet.
Can I hear?
The vuvuzela is what we just.
We were just making fun of that last time.
Could
remember?
I?
No, last time we decided you play a saxophone.
I play a saxophone, that's it.
Because
Yes.
we played Careless Whisper.
only
for like
Careless
half the
Whisper.
session. Yeah.
Okay, I played a saxophone and I pull out my saxophone.
Start playing.
Should. Yes.
It's so nice.
That's beautiful. I wish I could intimidate that. But yes.
Dance again.
But yes, I play at the church sometimes here, sometimes when I'm out of town, you know. And I need to get people distracted, that's when I pull this thing out.
I scan the bar. I look around it for this person.
So she's kind of hard to find because you are just looking above her most of the time. And then eventually you stub your toe and you look down and you see her down there. She's about, like 4'6", I think.
I feel tall. Okay.
She's sitting alone at a table, got like 3 drinks in front of her, pounding them down. Not one at a time, like taking a sip from one.
It'd be cool if she would just like go 3, 1, 2, 3.
She's kind of enjoying it this time.
I don't kneel down or anything to her height at all. I just I stand straight. I stay straight up, and I put my arm right down to like the handshake as far down as I can get it without having to bend my back. Hello.
Hi there. And she reaches up to name's Bartering. You're
Atlas.
Atlas, yeah.
I kind of come up
What's
behind
up?
Atlas and listen in.
This is Aurelia.
Ah, Aurelia, nice to meet you. I'm
Hello.
Bartering.
I'm here too.
Oh, good to see you, Arleth.
I nudge Aurelia. You should convince her to join us.
So we were scouting for potential allies. We were going to run a mission. We need someone that's more proficient on the front line.
Yeah.
Well, I'm one of them, she's got shield on her, she's got chainmail armor. She's got 11 HP, but
I'm very good at keeping people alive.
I have more HP than a dwarf.
they're all level 1. She's
We're
level
gonna
1
be
essentially.
best friends.
We're gonna
go
get
back
someone
together.
killed.
Yay.
Not
They
with
have
me
decided- I
around.
did decide they will get death saves.
Okay.
Okay, that's
So we can
fair.
just bob them up and down constantly. It's one of those.
That's awesome.
So, well, what kind of work are we doing here?
I give her the
Looking to
paper.
find something that's
Go.
gone missing. Mm-hmm.
I set the paper down.
Something about the observatory.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I figured everybody was gonna pass on that one. Kind of could end up with nothing. Who knows?
Your lucky time has come. Are you in?
Damn straight, I'm in. It's been a little bit since I've been out there, but always looking for another opportunity.
That's
Happy
good
to
to
have you.
She does. She at this point she just pounds the rest of all of her drinks. And it's like, well, when are we heading out? What do we got?
As soon as possible.
No
I pretty
better
much
time
have
present.
everything.
All right, let's go. And she just gets up and totally stumbles down, falls.
I help.
And, gets back up.
I'll
Nice.
yeah, if she falls, I'll help her up unless she doesn't let me. I'll help her up, and as I do, I want to say, what's your sign?
Oh, I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Cancer too.
Oh, thanks, crab friend. I think she gets out.
Crab friends. I like that.
As you guys are walking out of the building, Leah's walking in, right? I think she's got her new look on though. Orla, you see she's got like her heavy mascara, like hair covering one eye, like black.
Look, what? When did this happen?
Leah, I see that you spice things up right now for yourself.
And she smiles back and says, "It's something to fit the mood. He's the god."
I should do that too. Okay, maybe later.
That's awesome.
You know, you just pass on your way out.
High five, secret handshake.
Oh yeah, you do your secret handshake. It's very intense.
So intense.
You guys are doing like a strut or something.
Definitely. It's great.
So before I'll go over quickly how Bardrin works. Bardrin is a runesmith. So she's got 18 AC. She's got
better than me.
Holy shit.
her big things are 3 times a day, or Constitution mod times a day. She can imbue. She can do one of these. These are essentially her spells.
Okay.
It's worth noting none of these have concentration, so she can essentially put all 3 of these up. Her 3 options are Forge Fire, which will enchant your weapon. So every hit you'll do an extra 1d6.
Okay.
Bolt Veins, which is every time you get hit by a melee attack, the attacker will take 1d4 damage.
Good.
Or Icy Coffin, which is the first time you reduce to 0 HP. You're automatically stabilized, surrounded in a sheet of ice that has 20 HP. You can't get hit.
Wow, that's cool.
That
awesome.
Icy Coffin lasts for 8 hours. So until it procs, essentially. Bolt Veins is 10 minutes. Forge Fire is 1 hour. So she can hand these out whenever. So this is where you guys decide when she uses these.
Yep. It'll be save me!
It's like Dragon Age where we're hitting their skill button over and over.
Yes.
It's also
worth pause and switch in between.
Also worth noting that sometimes they go wrong. There's a chance every time she uses one that something else might happen.
It's wild magic.
Also, all of your followers have like a camp thing they do. I'm gonna be reworking the camp stuff, the traveling stuff soon. I like the way it works now, but I'm just gonna make it really simple and really quick, essentially.
Yeah. Great.
It just doesn't fit the campaign.
Mm.
So her thing is our camp wards, where she sets out explosive runes whenever you set camp.
Ooh,
So she'll set traps for you guys.
that's
Yes.
awesome.
For example, what are some of the other? Milo can cast the Identify spell essentially at camp a bunch of times.
That's a
Leah restores hit dice people.
That's pretty awesome.
Rocco can this is his personal trainer. He'll remove every night. You'll remove an additional point of exhaustion. So,
Nice.
Oh, I feel like it's very Darkest Dungeon too. I'm feeling this is.
and Aster, since he's just so lucky, the weather's just always agreeable for the area whenever you travel with.
I saw that. I'm like, wow, this is a great move.
It's just so all of them have one little like travel thing, and that's the thing is eventually this is kind of what I want to rework your background features into something like that for everybody, so everybody has their own little ability.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you guys all head down the winding stone path to leave Bastion, although only just to essentially go back up the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
The only exit.
Okay, cover me. I cannot be in the front, guys. Maybe I would like to be maybe in the middle, like if something I can hide. And I'm really squishy.
Be next to me.
Every time Michaela did anything on Sunday, she just said, "Cover me," and then
It's a double meaning. It's awesome.
Yep.
I just say, stay close to me.
Okay.
Oh, Orlith, do you have your robe on?
As we go out, that's when I put it on.
Do you want to describe what it looks like?
Yes, and my robe is seen through. It's dark.
It's really like light, so you can.
It's really light, and it has the symbol on the back of the goddess of death, Ashkal,
Kilgorn.
Kilgorn,
A
yes.
sickle on a chipped porcelain mask.
Yeah, there's a porcelain mask and the seams at the end. Like, because I have a high color, so now I look like Maleficent, but much more slutty.
Nice.
Yeah, you're a Maleficent Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dirty Halloween costume.
What a nice robe.
Thank you. Just got it recently.
Mm.
hmm Do you know the goddess of death?
No.
Okay.
Never
She's
met
great.
a Mochel.
Who do you follow, big boy?
The stars, mostly.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
They tend to know the way. Not out right now, though.
So you cannot see it through like the sun, only at night, yes?
Yeah, usually that's when you see stars, yeah.
Well, I thought you maybe have some skills, like, I can see.
Oh,
through, like,
that'd be
sunshine.
great!
Okay, okay.
I don't have anything like that.
But you can heal. I pat him on the
Yes,
head.
I can.
That's what I like, okay. I just nudged to him, I'm like, okay, I'm not leaving you.
I turn over to really. Who do you follow?
My own nose.
It's
My
funny.
main
Can't
focus.
stand.
Reliable.
Figure I'm not the only one that has or I am the only one that hasn't left myself. So depend on yourself for everything.
He looks down at his nose and he's like, "Wait, how do you follow it? Can't see it."
Well, you can go
Point it where
straight.
you want to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah.
Barbara
Oh!
your nose, it's always in front of you anyway, so you're really good at whatever.
Oh yeah.
Easy to say for a dwarf.
Hey, watch it there, Missy. All right, listen, we're gonna be spending a lot of time together. We better get along.
Getting along.
Hey, Bardrin, do you follow anybody?
I used to follow my ancestors, but they stopped answering my calls.
Maybe
Maybe they are
Also-
sleeping.
Yeah.
We need to get a little dragon to bang a gong.
That might work.
I heard that
Interesting.
story.
Interesting decision. Well, I think I might have an idea of how to get back into my home, old Lorcy. I think another group of runners took the job. Go investigate.
I saw it on the
Didn't
board.
want to take me. But
Yeah, oh.
understand.
I would have took you.
Yeah.
Oh well, you did.
We did.
We did, didn't
We
we?
don't judge. At least I don't want to be judged. Nobody will take me anywhere. Understandably so.
Or if there's one place I'm sure a lot of people would like to take you right now.
Ooh. What about you?
Me? No.
Oh, we shall see.
I have standards, honey.
Oh, okay. Hard to get. Okay, I can work with that.
Where are they taking her?
Don't
Many places, many
worry
places.
about it.
Don't worry.
Just don't worry about it. Let's keep walking.
Okay.
So, on your way out, I mean, this could all be whatever, but on your way out, before you leave the bastion itself,
Yes.
you go. Gridley's there as always. He's like,
Gridley!
well, what does it look like this time? You're all heading out.
Mm-hmm.
Four of you taking. Really, you're taking Bardrin with you. Oh, shut up, Gridley. What are you doing? And they just go back and they just start yelling at each other. They fucking don't get along. They don't want to
Excuse
get
me.
a word in.
I built my trumpet. Should I play comic music?
They must know each other.
They don't get along. No. Hey, Bardrin, let's just go. Yes. Let's not waste time with arguments.
Yeah, she spits on the ground.
Okay.
Almost gets in like the hold me back, bro position. You know, where you say, "Oh, hold me back, bro."
I cast hold
me
person.
back. You
I don't have hold person.
I
Oh,
talk to
that's good.
animals. Yes. I can talk to birds.
Yeah, we go through the whole Patty trying to open the gate. You know, he gets there eventually. You notice though, he's getting better.
Ooh,
It's getting quicker.
Those muscles are just.
Build it up. Yeah.
finally, I'm impressed. You
He's
need
like,
some
it's
inspiration?
oh yeah, it's nothing. You know, just doing this. Oh God.
Are you
All day,
tired?
every day. Oh yeah, I'm really tired.
I could
No, I'm
open
not
it
tired,
for
actually.
you.
Do this. I can do this all day. Great.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, good luck out there. Hope you all come back safe. Let me know how it goes. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I'm really bad at goodbyes. I just keep mumbling sometimes.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. As you begin your trek out. So first, let me do the roll to see if you run into the dragon.
Oh, hope not.
No.
I don't think you can't. You can't.
No.
It's just for kicks. Just for kicks. You wouldn't have it anyway.
All
Good.
right. Good.
You
Okay.
wouldn't have it. It's so fun.
Okay.
Heading out. So, for the sake of this session, I don't think we're gonna do all the traveling stuff because I kind of want to get this. I think we can get this one done in this one section.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we'll just do condensed versions essentially.
hmm
So, traveling out on the road with Bardrin. What is your the weather? We're looking. This is our equivalent of sort of late April at this point. So high up in the mountains, there might be still some snow,
Okay.
but for the most part, it's actually rather dry walking. No rain. I'm trying to think. I rolled for this earlier. Yeah, it's pretty smooth climb through the mountains. Although I'm gonna need everybody to make athletics rolls real quick.
Oh.
Okay, let's see this. Athletics.
Just give
A
me-
3. Carry me. You know.
Let's see.
Oh shit, hang on. Where is this thing? Okay, yep. Here we go. Here we go. New character sheet. Who dis? Alright.
Ah,
Oh, matching threes.
Damn it.
sisters.
At the end of this, so the first trek is rather uneventful. You see where there was probably a fight with the dragon, but nobody's there right now.
Oh, poor guys.
You just, there's like if you played the Division, there's one of those like echo things that you can go.
Yeah.
See it. It's, but you guys don't check it, so you don't know how the fight goes. It's lame, extra
You
stuff.
walk
don't
by
need
the
to-
echoes, my dude.
Yeah, it's
Ignore the echoes, guys. It's a trap.
it's a trap. Yeah. And the dragon bursts out of the ground. And,
No.
Shit.
the day itself is rather uneventful. At the end of this long rest, the two people with the threes will suffer a point of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Jesus.
This is.
As this hike through the mountains goes
I'm
on.
not used to climbing this long.
It's worth noting it will always, if you fail again on the next day, it will be again at the end of the long rest. You'll gain one, but you'll also lose one, so you'll never go farther down than one.
I wish I could help. Been up and down this mountain so many times before, so thought it was easy.
Well, maybe you can carry me next time.
Should I slow down?
No.
We're fine. We've got this.
Okay. And I just
Margaret turns back like, yo, pretty girls, come on. I thought you all wanted to go on this trip.
I want
Can't
to.
handle the mountain. They're the first day in the mountains.
do
Don't
it.
to my
Smaller
body.
legs. They move less.
And you wouldn't
am
need a
s-
piggyback?
I'll take one. That's much.
Okay. And I give her a piggy.
Aw.
She's immediately said it first, so I was like, alright.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. He'll protect me if I die. Okay. It's fine. Okay. We're still going. Marlin's dying. She's not used to long walks. Up a mountain.
You make camp, sort of in a side of the mountain, pretty flat. It's not so much a super steep part here. It's kind of its own little landing spot.
I know a landing spot over here.
Okay, good.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hurry up?
The trick is to breathe. Man, just like that. Keep breathing.
I'm just like holding on to your arm and using you as my pulling guide. Okay.
I'm just like, I don't even notice. I'm just pulling you along. This big old
We get
guy.
there.
My God.
In place of doing the camp actions, is there any RP scenes anybody would like to do?
Sitting around the campfire.
You can sit around the campfire.
Well, I'm definitely playing some smooth, quiet jazz in the mountain.
We're
Or
gonna
have
go
you
to
moved
sleep.
over to the sax guy? Or you over to the
I'm also doing the movement.
Yeah, that's Slavic movement.
Yes. Yes.
I've
That
got
would be hard.
Are you doing the hip thrust too?
Yes, I am.
You're swinging your hips.
I'm trying to inspire the group right now.
I've got one hand on my on the shepherd's hook part of my my club, and I've got it sort of turned to the side so that the orb is at the bottom is facing up. You can sort of see the stars sort of lighting from it in like a dim light as I'm looking up at the stars up above, and then back at the orb, and then back up at the stars above. Just quite pretty tonight. And every once in a while, I tap the orb.
I
Do-do-do-do.
have pulled the sphere that I have in my bag out of it, and it's like a crystal ball, but it's got like a swirling purple like thunderstorm on the inside.
Ooh, I stop.
Yep, and it looks like it's on fire, but it's not real flame.
That's pretty.
Yeah, and she's kind of holding it and concentrating on it. Her eyes have kind of shaded over purple light, and it's floating just above her hand. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want to touch it.
Seems as though we all have special
Swipe it away.
talents.
What are you doing?
It's pretty, and I don't know what you're doing.
What
Could
are you
please tell-
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I will. I don't take to people that just grab things out of other people's hands.
I was poking it.
No.
No? Okay.
Back in the bag.
Stealing's
No.
wrong.
It is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quiet dim. Whew. Quiet laughter of evil.
Yeah, she
No.
doesn't know you guys very well, so it's like, nope.
Yes.
Secrets are just fun things to learn later.
Yes. What
Well,
about
You can
you?
certainly try.
Atlas, your orb. It's pretty cute too.
Oh, you can poke it if you want.
Yes, please.
I push it over. Yeah, you poke it. Yeah,
Okay.
every time you ting on the glass, the constellation seems to shift and turn to reflect one that you may or may not have seen in the sky.
This is so cool. Whoa.
Gemini, Libra, Aries, Taurus.
Does it say we're friends here?
Well, let me see. Taps a few times. Says, you were Scorpio, right?
Yes.
No, we're hated enemies.
Wait, for what? Enemies?
I guess so.
Huh.
I like you.
I like you too.
Well, the thing says though.
Sometimes the
Okay.
stars are wrong.
Do you want to fight? I would lose.
Sure. I push her over. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Woo!
I'll help you up.
Thank you. Now we're enemies.
What's your
Yay.
strength?
Good wrestle. Mine?
My strength is 8 minus 1.
Mine's
Okay.
14.
So we're both 8.
Ooh.
Both have -1.
Okay.
I just sort of like pat her on the back a little bit, let some of the dust come off. Are you all right?
I'm alright. I should have trained more.
Good wrestle.
Uh,
I
I
look,
love this character.
I look back up at the stars.
okay. Never tried it.
The look you had on your face. Like sticking your chin out.
So, camp come time to go to bed, right?
Yes.
Who's taking which watch? What are you guys doing? You guys got 4 people?
Mm-hmm.
4 watches? 3 watches?
Masha gets...
1 watch?
I'll take the second one.
I'll take the first.
Mm.
So they're first and second. Really, I'll take the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Last
All
one.
right, well, get me up when you need me. Bardrin sets up her runes around the camp.
Oh, I feel safer.
Mm.
And weird, it's almost there's no particular reason we're moving you guys over to a map
boy.
page.
I wonder
No
why.
particular reason.
No particular reason.
I know this chasm too well.
The little
Freaks me out.
blue circles are
All these nice
are
squares.
the wards.
Mm.
It's a 10 foot AOE.
Mhm.
I guess it's 5 foot radius. I was thinking 10 feet diameter. So 5 foot radius from that spot. Essentially, all the squares next to it.
Mhm.
When something bad moves there, it will explode. Or
Okay.
it's not when something bad moves there. It's when
Something.
anything moves. Something
Like a
moves
rabbit.
there.
You just
It
see a
will
rabbit
explode.
explode, and you just
Yeah.
see Arlen. Ha ha ha.
There might be.
My God.
Sorry.
Like, holy shit.
It doesn't.
Skipping
mind.
right to the last rest. Aurelia, what are you doing?
Probably now that everyone's
I roll
asleep.
for you for all of my random night encounter.
Of course you do.
I'm holding my Bible.
It's a good thing I have 14 HP. Probably before she's getting ready for bed, she'd be meditating on the orb, and then for some reason casting mage armor on herself.
I mean, you might as well at the end of the day, right? Because it
It's
lasts
8
for 8
hours.
hours. So
Yeah.
I can always assume you can always, you don't have to. You can just
Right.
assume
I mean,
it's
you
up.
know, it's it's cool.
Orlen's in
No,
her
like
sleep,
it's
laughs
totally.
creepily.
It's designed to just be something where if you want to have it up, you can have it up.
That's cool. Like
You just will have one less spell slot.
it's like you know what the summoned armor looked like in Oblivion.
Yeah.
It's basically like that, or like in Mass Effect where it's like kind of see through and it's floating.
Mm-hmm.
It does that just for a split second and it
Heck
fades.
yeah.
Gotcha. You're sitting. Is the fire out? Or is the fire might be? It might be putting the fire out at this point. I mean, there might not. The sun might be starting to come up. It's so. I guess it's early. It's not late at this point.
Mm.
And just with the break of dawn, everybody already knows what the encounter is. You you're sitting.
Goblins.
You start to hear just the flap of. We'll make a perception roll.
Oh no!
It's a dragon!
Oh
God damn it.
no!
I cannot.
The dragon sneaks
Oh.
up on you.
Uh-oh.
I hope you enjoyed making this character. 'Cause as you sit there, sort of deep in thought, you're very pensive at the
Not
moment.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly over time, Aurelia, there's this other voice in your head, this beautiful song filling your mind. Would you please just make a wisdom save for me?
Oh, I think I know. No. Ah.
Sure enough, I think you. What's your reaction when you realize that this is not a normal thought process and
Well,
this
making
sort of
sure, being deep in thought and concentrating on the arcane orb, probably hearing it takes an extra. I mean, natural one takes like extra couple minutes to realize that the voice isn't coming from that, and then, like a quick look over the shoulder, as she realizes, kind of shakes it off internally.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and roll initiative.
No. Of course not. 7.
Rolling hot tonight.
Mm-hmm.
My God, I can't be first. Why?
Oh, I gotta clear the turnover. That's still on from a while ago.
No, the one we have, so we only see Atlas, Orith, and Aurelia. If you have another one, you can easily just...
I can just delete the things that aren't there.
That aren't there because they're from a different page.
Alright, sorry, Leah. Moroni, you're not in this one.
Oh darn.
Alright.
Yes! Keep doing that!
Wow. Alright. Just so you know, there's 3 harpies. I roll individually.
I knew
when
it!
there's
That's
low
what I
item.
used last time at my people.
Hope I don't end up down here.
How do I assign the other one number? Whatever, I can just remember. Where did my screen go? Yes. So, one sec. I'm just trying to get everything organized there. The first thing that happens is going to happen simultaneously as you see. I should probably move it to the right layer. There you go. As you see a harpy from the south, singing its beautiful song and starts to lunge at you. Once it realizes that its song isn't doing anything, what are you going to be doing at the same time?
Preparing guiding bolt.
All right.
So she's gonna have both of her hands out, and the orb's gonna be floating in front. And it's just gonna like flicker bright,
Yeah.
and purple bolts are just gonna fly out of it.
All right. Make your attack roll. We'll just take care of yours first. Settled it.
Ooh, nice.
Good.
Casting it at 2nd level.
For 15 radiant damage.
Nice.
So this harpy flies
Plus 3.
in.
So 18.
Whoa, it's really big. Flies past the rune, right? Explodes the rune. Takes 4 damage.
Nice. That's a total of 22 damage this round.
As this thing is blown up and just goes to claw at you, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, claws and clubs. Never mind. Claw and clubs at
Miss. Yes.
you. As it just beats on your enchanted armor. Orlith, would you just make me a perception roll?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna shout to the rest of the party.
19.
Okay. You don't have to make a perception roll. You shouted to the rest
I
of the
wake
party.
up and I look around.
You didn't give me a chance to finish my turn.
Oh, I thought that was your turn. My bad.
Free action. We got company.
I wake up to that and I'm like, what? And I look around. Perception is 19.
As you see this harpy, like
Yeah, it's like flapping right above you.
like 5 guiding bolts.
Oh
just,
my god.
You know, like
holding my
as
club.
it's like a Macross missiles.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative for Bargin. Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you would have gone first.
she would have gone.
She would have
Now
gone
she
first.
goes.
Dare you?
She's just gonna sleep in.
That's funny.
Uh,
I mean, technically she wasn't awake, so
she wasn't awake, so her turn would have passed anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Oralith. What do you
Yes.
do?
So my perception is 19. What did I roll for perception? Why?
That was to wake up, but then I forgot
Oh.
I didn't.
I'm up. So I see the harpy smacking her.
Yeah.
I grab my
yeah,
club.
it goes to hit, and then like the purple like shimmer of the armor like sparks off.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
I would go to Atlas and be like, big boy, wake up, wake up!
Yeah, he turns over. He'll turn over and like the immediate upon waking him up, the immediate like happy-go-lucky is immediately. It's like anime style, just the burrow frow. It's like immediately like over. It's just the brow is down and like it's just darkness in his
Like
eyes.
circles. Yeah.
And I will just go closer to him and just stay near this big guy. And for now, I can maybe
Cast Skyrite.
help. I would Maybe I will not use anything yet.
You could Blade Ward me if you wanted.
What's Blade Ward?
Gives me advantage on my next attack.
Oh,
No, the Blade Ward is you give yourself resistance
Oh, forget it.
to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Maybe do that for yourself.
I will play. I'm waking up while casting a spell. I'm gonna be like, go.
That lasts until the start of your next turn, and it's your action. It's like literally the worst spell.
But for you, who
Maybe
has
an
very
arcane,
low-
maybe an Eldritch Knight is good with it.
Yeah, do I have to roll Blade Ward for next turn or now? Do I roll it?
No, you don't roll.
It
It
just
just,
happens.
happens. You just
Okay.
have resistance
Okay.
for a turn.
I put myself up. Okay.
Yeah, you put on the rest of your clothes.
Oh,
That's Blade
So
Ward.
nice.
Just a
Atlas.
swish of pink.
What do you
Mm. Is this one on the ground?
It's like maybe like 4 feet off the ground, flittering, like clawing with its feet.
I've got I immediately just one big hand. I grab my my club and just right over here. I just take it up. I'm just gonna crush her with it. Shillelagh, by the way. I'll pull it back, and as I pull it back in like an arch around me, I want like constellations to sort of be left behind, and we would just see stars start to sparkle across it as I cast Shillelagh. And I gotta just bring it down.
One.
Pretty.
So let's do Shillelagh. Does that show up in my... No, it doesn't. What happens if I hit it here? Okay, yeah, I just make a attack bonus with... I'll have to make a thing. With my wisdom instead. So that'll be... And then proficiency.
25.
So it's actually this. Huh!
45.
13?
13.
13 is a hit.
Okay. I will do...
Sick.
I have to do the stuff for this. Plus, yep. 9 points of damage. Just bringing down that orb right on top of her head. We're just slamming it into her body.
Yeah.
All right. It is beating the fuck up.
No.
It's hanging. It's got like a broken wing at this point. It can barely keep itself up.
Yeah.
On my bonus action, she doesn't look hurt yet, right?
Shillelagh casting the spell itself is a bonus action.
Oh, it was my bonus action. You're correct. And then I.
And now on future turns you don't have to. That's the one downside of Shillelagh.
It's on for a minute.
All right. Next, the two harpies go. They're on the same initiative. They rolled the same. There's two more harpies show up. One I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need Atlas. Oh wait, no, that was a wrong one. Well, I'm gonna need Atlas and Orlith to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh no, they're gonna walk you guys off the cliff.
Wisdom. Okay.
Can do it.
Both succeed. As these harpies, you hear the voice. You hear the voice. How do you keep the voice out, Orlith?
I pull my trumpet out. Saxophone and just play. I'm trying to concentrate.
Listen to the trumpet.
So yes, so I'm playing it. So hopefully I get myself like, okay, calm down. Whew. Yes, I am listening to my own music. These bitches will not get me. Not this time. No.
Bardrin on her turn, she wakes. She's like, "Oh, what the hell are we doing here? What are we? Oh my god!" Gets up, grabs her war axe, and is just gonna take a swing at this thing
Nice. He turns around with her.
and misses.
She woke up. It's understandable.
Yeah, she like swings, like just way on. She's like, "Oh, sorry. Oh, ooh, stretch yet." Aurelia, it's your turn.
Okay, so she's gonna look at the 3 targets, and she's gonna kind of, and then her eyes are gonna like flare purple,
Yes.
and then starting at her eyes around her head, like a purple halo is gonna form.
Ooh.
And we were just talking about Diablo earlier. I'm gonna throw it in there, but like wings sprout off her back, and they're like archangel wings, and they're huge, and they kind of wave in the thing. She raises like 5 feet off the ground.
Gotcha. I've been assuming your character looks like the wizard from Diablo.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
cool.
it looks
Okay.
like. It's,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Pretty.
I have flying speed of 30 feet, and I add extra radiant damage to my attack.
She can fly.
Yeah. And she just her eyes kind of narrow at the other two,
Huh.
keeping away over the chasm,
Yeah.
and she's gonna fly.
All right. This harpy is just gonna disengage. Fly over.
Yeah, 25 feet across the chasm.
Is that is it your action to do the fly thing?
Yeah. No.
All right. No.
It's for the form. It's an action. Yeah. So
Okay.
I can't do anything else.
Yeah, so you'll take one attack of opportunity from the harpy
Yep.
as it claws you. Hey, get
Shield.
put. All right. As it just breaks against your shield, and like you hear like the claws on it kind of like start to break a little bit. She goes, ah. Yes, it's her turn next. She's gonna disengage. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just kind of fly away there. Orlith, what do you do?
I'm gonna move. She would.
Next to me.
Yeah, I will go to next to her. I mean him. Sorry. I will follow my big protector, and I
Big
will
boy.
my big boy, and I will use. Maybe I can. How does the Crown of Madness work?
Just target a creature. It makes a wisdom
Target
save.
a humanoid.
Humanoid.
Oh,
Oh.
But it depends. They're monsters.
Are harpies humanoids?
might not be.
I'll just tell you they're monstrosities.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Then-
have you waste a second level spells.
I guess it
Oh.
depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the harpies we're talking about. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. How? Well, I don't want to now hit you.
I
I
have.
was gonna try to.
I have something.
Thunderwave only goes 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
I wish
So
I
I
went
will-
before you because I do have something
Yeah.
for you to use
Yeah.
next.
So because I
You can
can,
actually make your character useful in battle. I forgot about that.
so I will go next to him, and I will just.
Hold your action.
I can do that. So I will hold action.
I'm. This is what. God, can I free action just to help this out? I don't know if this is too metagamey, Tom.
No, I know exactly what you're gonna do. It's totally fine. I'm fine. We're
I'll-
just gonna hold. We're
I-
gonna come
yeah.
back to you, Orlith. We're gonna come back to you. Atlas, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
All
Run
right.
to him.
I immediately just I slap my knee sumo slam style. Boom, just and I put it down into the ground and I lift up 3 boulders around me using magic stone. I'm gonna put those around me.
Ah.
You can use these as an attack. So they do. Other people can use them. That's why I wanted you to hold them. They
Get
use.
earthbound.
Yeah, they use the attacker adds my spellcast ability modifier to the attack. On a hit, it takes my damage. So it is
So,
a.
Ed, do you want to roll the attack for her then?
No, I want her to. I want her to get a chance to attack. So it is a 1d20. 1d20 plus 5 to hit, and it'll do 1d6 plus 3 damage. And they're 60 feet, so you can hit whatever one of these you want.
Which one do you want to hit?
I want to hit the
All
closest
within.
one to me. The
This one
one, yeah.
They're
And-
both equidistant.
The
Just,
top one. The top
Oh,
one,
okay.
yes.
so they're
So-
magically imbued. They've lifted like 5 feet off the
Uh-huh.
ground, and all you have to do is like slam into them. Dude, like you describe like what would be cool. Like how does your character launch them?
I pull out my club,
Yeah,
and I will baseball it.
that's how I'm gonna do it too.
And I roll a d20, you said? And
D20 plus 5.
d20 plus 5, so d20 plus 5 will be 6 plus 5 is 9.
6 plus 5 is 11, which is their AC, and you hit.
You hit. All right. Wait. I'm gonna do the same. I do the same thing. We both take our clubs at the same time and just knock these 2 rocks. They
Okay.
deal 1d6 plus 3. I'm going for the same one she is.
I just deleted your rocks, just so I remember to use.
Okay. 1d6 plus 3. So mine
I like
does
this big guy.
4. Go ahead and roll your damage. 1d6 plus 3.
1d6 plus 3 will be D6 plus 3, so it
All
will
right,
be
6.
6.
So 10 total.
We're both hitting the same. Yeah.
Yeah, both the rocks just like collide into this harpy at the same time. It screeches at you.
That's cool. That's
Anything either of you would like to do else on your turn?
That's my bonus action and my action.
Alright. Oh, that's true. You got all these summoning bonus actions.
I just need to always have magic. It's a cantrip. I just need to always have this up for you.
Yes.
Next up is I like how Magic Stone. You assume it's gonna be like this small little.
Oh,
like,
no, I want it to
but
be-
You got these like big boys.
I want
Yeah.
boulders to come up.
Next go the two harpies.
Dirt like falling off of him.
Yeah.
So we're going to. We're just gonna go over here. You still have 19 AC. Because you cast shield.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I keep-
yeah. Okay,
It
that lasts
lasts until-
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Double check it. I think it lasts until the start of your next turn. A big.
Until the start of your next turn, you have +5 bonus to AC on top of my mage armor.
Good.
As somebody who's used that spell a
Fuck
hell of
yeah.
a lot,
So good.
it's the reason it's the only spell Eldritch Knights ever cast.
I fucking love shield so much.
They're both. All right, we're gonna get. Yeah, they can't touch you. They're
Just sheer willpower.
The shield and the other thing, they just cannot get a grasp on you. Bard.
She can use this last one if she wants.
Bard's like, I can't get him over there. What the? And she just walks over and just like two-hand chucks a stone at that top one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d20 plus 5. It's 11. Oh wait, no, it's 6, you're right.
It's a 6.
Oh no, it is a full 6.
It just
roll
goes.
one.
"Ooh."
It just fucking sails. It's just gone.
For a few seconds, Orlin feels really proud of herself that she was able to get the
For
cross
just-
across.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I haven't had my breakfast yet. Trust me, I'm a lot better when you put food in me. Aurelia, it's your turn.
Okay, so seeing the 3 harpies in range, she's going to like hold the orb in front of her and lift it, and then there's just gonna be like this purple laser light show, you know, like the lasers coming off of it,
Yeah.
and 3 of them are gonna shoot out, one at each harpy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast Scorching Ray
Heck yeah. I know that one.
at 2nd level.
Scorching Ray, great spell.
Oh shit, hang on. Let me actually roll the thing. We can keep the roll, but I need to use the actual damage one, so I get damage off of it. Okay, and then it was an 8. So I'm
Is that
gonna
the
use-
damage or the?
No, to hit.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
Divine Soul, I'm gonna pop a Radiant Soul on this one.
I don't know what that does.
So I can, or not Radiant Soul. It's what the fuck's it called? Favored by the Gods. I can roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Oh yeah.
You do follow a god, not your nose. Liar.
So 8 plus 6, that beats 11.
Dude.
So I'm gonna hit.
We're gonna start. These are just starting from the top down. I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one.
Yep.
So first one.
Looks like a solid points. Of
That's the one we
damage.
threw rocks at.
All right. Next
Okay.
one's damage.
Next one.
Looks like the exact same
10.
one. And attack on the last one.
An 8.
8. Roll to hit first too. I
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't-
on each one. Yep. So those will take that damage if they hit.
If it hits, yeah.
So 2.
They got such high AC.
Okay.
One short. Ones they have 11
Okay.
AC. As I think this one, it's flying so erratically because this is the one that got its ass beat.
Yeah.
So it just it dips way down and like crashes on the ground right as you like shoot at it.
Yeah.
It's just like-
The ray
Yeah.
like comes over top of it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
And then the last one.
Last
Ah,
one.
Fuck, dude.
He's
Isn't it
cast.
3?
Is it 3 or did you cast it at a higher level?
I cast 3 of them. Level 2. It's a level 2
Wow.
spell.
There was 3. There was 4
Oh.
rolls total. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
That's all good. That's all good.
That second one was a redo because
Oh, okay.
I didn't roll the actual for the damage.
Oh, I see.
Oh wait, so only one hit?
Yeah.
technically only one hit. Yeah.
Only one hit.
okay.
That first one, because I fudged it with
so
my
10,
creatures. But...
10 to the
10 on the first one, yeah.
Okay.
I think after the one misses that Asarm, even though it's just like it's got a face full of dirt. It's like and it flies right back at you.
Just gonna shout at it, and it's got like that celestial echo to it.
14.
Shield it. Don't get it.
Misses.
Oh, it misses.
Cast
Oh,
shield.
Oh no, wait.
14 is your AC.
14 is my AC. Yeah,
Do
I
I
already cast.
You could do another shield if you want.
You cast shield again.
Uh,
Welcome to where all of your first level spells go.
all right, shield. Doing it.
Your call. You don't have to cast shield.
Doing it.
All right. The second one, the
19
club
AC.
still hits. The club still hits for 4 damage.
For 4.
Oh, all right.
As it bonks straight through and like gets your right, like grazes your shoulder blade.
Yeah. Okay.
Orlith, it's your turn.
You can.
Ah.
I'll
wait to throw. A
I'll do
stone.
stones again if you. I'll look down and I look over to Bardrin. So I've got the artillery squad over here. Is it my
Yes.
turn then?
Yes, I will hold my action to hit that rock.
As I'm in like air combat, we're just fucking rocks.
And I'll drop all 3. I'll drop all 3 rocks over here. Yeah! Artillery fire!
Heck
We
yeah.
found the one situation where Magic Stone is a good spell.
Magic Stone's a great spell.
A great spell.
It's a great spell. Alright.
Everybody throw your stones.
Right there's stone. 1d20 plus 5.
Oh, plus 5. So d20 plus 5 will be 13 plus
That'll
5.
hit.
Yes.
Mine'll hit.
That'll
Come
hit.
on, Bardrin!
You're both attacking the top one, right?
Yeah, I'm attacking this one. Well, actually, this one came back. I'm gonna attack that one.
All
I'll
right.
attack the first one that we attacked
Yeah,
before.
this one.
Gotcha.
On that one, no.
Bardrin has to wait until after the harpies go to attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll. Alright, so that one will stay. So I'll roll damage 1d6 plus 3. 7 to this one.
6 plus
All
3
right.
will be 9.
Nice.
9 damage.
9
I have a
damage
good
to this one.
backswing.
They are both on their last feathers.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Come on, Thunder Wave! Jeez.
Hey, motherfucker.
No.
Uh-oh. No, still
Oh,
19
wait.
AC. Still 19 AC.
Still 19 AC. I mean, they're still feeling all. They think they can get you because you're separated. They're like, we just gotta claw our eyes out. Then we're good. We got dinner for a week, you know.
Throw me.
Oh, I don't interrupt.
I wish.
I'll multi-attack. We get some clubs and claws, and man,
Yes! So good!
That's good.
Just like knocking them out of the way, and then like
Yeah.
As they all do
off
this,
a couple.
they both are they're just gonna bolt. Who is it? It's this one. It's gonna fly away, and this one's gonna fly away. You get attack of opportunity on either one.
This is the most hurt one right here.
The top
reaction.
top one is very low. Oh, that's right, because you cast
You
shield.
did, yeah.
Field.
Yeah, they both are just gonna fly. I guess it does, but they're gonna fly 40 feet away. In case you want to chase them, they're 40 feet this way.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to put them legit 40 feet, this is the way.
Yeah.
So
We'll just-
for that one, it would be right there.
We'll just put them there, and then this
And
one will be
then-
right here.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh.
It's Bardrin's turn.
Just in range.
Is she still in range to chuck one out?
She is still in range of Bardrin. Yeah, both are for 60 feet.
She's gonna go for the weakened one.
Oh yeah,
No, she's gonna go for the one right in fucking Aurelia's face, 'cause it's closer.
yeah. She didn't get a chance.
And it's even weaker. 1d29? No, that's not right. Hey!
Hey, perfect hit.
Okay.
1d6 plus 3.
4 damage is enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
This Bardrin just, it's laughing, it surged back at you, then just swatted out of the air. Bardrin goes to like high five everybody. They're like, yeah, we got one. All right.
Good. Good.
Aurelia, it's your turn. as
Alright.
these other ones begin to flee.
So seeing them try to flee, she's gonna look into her arcane focus and she's gonna breathe on it like that. And I'm gonna use 3 sorcery points as a bonus action. And get a 2nd level spell slot back. I'm just scorching ray these motherfuckers again.
Alright. Are we gonna Scorching Ray the most damaged one until it dies?
Yeah, we'll start with that one.
Oh,
And
each
then
rock
I mean-
each rock looked like a meteor, by the way. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna start there, and then
A shooting
I will
star.
roll. I will roll
I
on
like that.
whatever's left. Yeah. So scorching ray.
Pow!
Oh,
21.
That hit.
holy crap!
That kills him.
Fuck yeah!
Oh.
Oh, I can't select. I gotta move him over here so I can
Mhm.
see things going off the map. As it's dead. It's just scorched. It goes up in flames, falls to the ground, is like flailing around on the ground,
Yeah.
shrieking.
It's purple laser. Just, and then 2 more.
But the other one.
2 more come out of it at the last one. Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
Natural
yeah!
20!
Yeah. Oh
46.
man!
So 19 damage to that. Boom.
You got another one.
Bada boom.
The last
This one has not been touched yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to get like another crit or something. And 15.
It's
10.
for 10. And yeah. The one that one's dead. So that one's removed from the order. All right. It's still alive.
Oh,
It's
good.
lit and on fire, but Orlith, it's your turn.
You can hold your action for us to fire it out of the sky. You can technically move forward.
You have to move forward.
You can move forward one.
I'll move it on my
You just have to move like 5 feet.
5 feet forward, yeah, and I'm just gonna move down here.
I'm like holding onto his arm, like, come with me, closer.
I can't throw a stone farther than 20 yards.
My turn then?
Yes.
Yep, you guys do your attacks. Who
Roll
attacks
down.
first? Who attacks second? The
You-
order of whoever gets their rolls in, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
D20 plus 5 will be 18 plus 5 is 23.
That'll do it.
And damage I roll.
Oof, I missed with mine.
D6 plus.
D6 plus 3.
D6.
Oh, I thought the 9 was the damage.
Nope.
8.
D6.
It's got 1 HP left.
Oh
Finish
no, I can't.
And it's gonna spend its turn next to fly 80 feet.
It's out of range of anything.
Okay.
We have, well, from 80 feet from where it is now, for
It would
you,
be 120 feet.
Do you have 120 feet cantrip?
I've got a cantrip. I got firebolt.
He could. He
try
could
it.
take a firebolt shot. He'd be the only one.
You're gonna have, it's gonna have cover, like at this point with flying, like, just so you know. So it's got 13 AC.
13 AC. Hang on, I still got a guiding bolt, so.
Oh, going for the
It's got-
guiding bolt.
It's got 1 HP, so it doesn't matter what you hit it with.
As long as you hit it. I would do.
We're at the end of the day. We're gonna hit a long rest after this.
Well, yeah. If it works out that way.
So it moves.
No, this
right?
is the start of the day. This is
Oh
the
yeah,
start
use your cantrip.
Fourth watch.
Oh, it's fourth watch.
Fourth
Oh.
watch, you asshole.
Yeah, I know.
Get out of here. Why do you think I burned my form?
Attack! Let's see.
Oh, well, what about Bardrin? Oh, did we advance my...
Guardian can't reach it. Guardian can't reach
There's
it.
60.
gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you're the only one with range.
Okay,
My
I'm gonna
rock
use
might as well not be here.
my...
Parchment will toss you the stone, though.
I'm just gonna sneer at it and then guiding bolt.
Use the stone.
Come on.
It'll hit.
You
It'll
got
do
it.
Yes! Got it.
Dead.
Hang on, I want to see what I roll.
Oh,
3 off max damage on that.
we lived. Yes.
Yeah, just like from downtown, she's gonna throw the arcane orb, and it's gonna just go screaming at it, and then bounce back after it
Yeah.
hits.
I I reach out my hand towards Aurelia, and she's immediately covered in a cloak of constellations that quickly fades, and you heal
Oh, sick.
6 HP.
I'm back in there.
Nice. That's pretty.
Yep.
We did well.
Seeing the harpies are gone, she's gonna float back across the chasm, land, and then like kind of superhero landing,
Ooh.
and her wings are gonna fall off, and they're like purple embers off her back.
Do you land on the rune?
I don't land on
It'd
the
be
rune.
really convenient if you landed on the rune.
I don't land on the rune.
Okay.
Nope.
You gain
Everybody
one.
does.
You gain 1 temporary hit point too. By the way.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
But since it's the end, since you're about to finish your long rest, temporary hit
It
points
goes
go
away. Yeah.
But now you get another
so
random encounter. Actually, it's
Nice.
3 more harpies.
Yay!
You take 2 steps, and it's just another 3 harpy fight, and then you take 4.
I don't even. I love Magic Stone. Magic Stone's the
Yes.
greatest spell ever.
I feel useful.
What
I
a
feel
good
like I can do
cantrip.
something. Yeah.
I can bonus
Yeah.
action summon those too, so I can effectively do my like shillelagh action and stuff, or just attack and keep giving you an attack as well.
Ah! I should get bonus action for my backswing. Like, come on. Like, I'm practicing with my club. Oh, I like this music. Sorry.
As you
Sleepy.
get some breakfast in you, Bargen's like, that's what I'm missing. There we go. And,
Tasty.
yeah, and well, I think we're at, they said 2 days. We should be arriving today, I guess, right?
If we're quick enough,
Is
I
this
should be able to walk.
a good spot for a 5-minute break?
This is a perfect.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, guys, we'll be right back. 5 minutes. See y'all real soon. But as we conclude the rest of it right after tonight.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
perhaps. Obviously, the harpies wouldn't know what's going on, but just
Hell no.
You can also get another saving throw before you walk off the edge whenever you take damage.
We are
So it'd kind of be a good thing.
I was flying. I was just gonna dive bomb the shit out of them. So
we are live again.
yeah.
We're down one Michaela for a moment.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
No. No.
So, do we wanna continue our little mountain journey?
I'm ready.
Wait for Killer.
I mean, oh,
Well, noise.
We did say 5
Noise.
minutes.
I know that was a 5-minute countdown. I watched it.
Get fucked.
On my thing. Get fucked.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Just in
Sorry.
time.
Yes.
Exactly 5 minutes. So
Welcome back.
I try.
So
I have to- Sorry.
after your victory in the mountains, all feeling a little inspired. And we'll just say, for convenience sake, it was about when you guys were about to wake everybody up anyway. Aurelia. Aurelia.
Aurelia.
Okay.
Irelia.
Aurelia is a League of Legends
Irelia
character.
Aurelis.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
I
Aurelia.
made it that way on purpose. I made it as long as possible. It shortens to literally 3 letters.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of those words in that name right now.
I would hug Atlas, me like, thank you for bringing those stones. I don't know what
They're little pieces of starlight.
That's so cute.
I like them too.
It's hard to be evil.
Margarine's just like, you're freaking adorable, Atlas. I can't.
I like you too.
Oh. Well, I'm not drunk yet today. We'll get there soon. Don't worry.
Mm.
As
And I hold his arm and let's go.
Mm-hmm. And I just got like down on one side, just hanging there. So I'm just like, just walking with it.
It's like kids when they hold like somebody big's arm and they're just like swinging him while they're walking. That's pretty much.
I've got no effort. It's just swinging my arm along, and I'm just like.
I feel good.
So you make your way
Downtown.
across the path. I'm not doing the like. We're just assuming you find the spot. I'm not doing any like roll to find out where you're going. You know, we're skipping to it. We're skipping.
Okay.
Okay.
Michaela, take your exhaustion away after a long rest.
Oh, also, well, let's hold on. Everybody make an athletics roll.
No! Take it away first.
Athletic.
Yeah, don't stack it up.
Athletic.
Oh.
Oh, I don't usually climb this high.
15 this time.
All right.
Hey!
I'm
We
inspired.
We flipped this time. Who's exhausted and who's not?
Mm.
Guys, I feel great today.
Margaret's like, yeah, me too. Oh, man, that's not good food. It's the breakfast. I think I need a good breakfast to really. The day started. I don't know. That one maybe is not the best.
Used a lot of magic yesterday. I'm kind of tired.
It's gonna be hard to take him seriously.
I turned this down. I feel bad. Okay, I'll let go of you now. Okay, sorry. For your
Margarine will offer to give you a piggyback ride this time.
Okay, that's just gonna.
I was joking there. People, I can't just
Okay.
Well, going up, I think it's late in the day. You're up, kind of traveling light snow at this point, high up in the snow peaks. You go up through this. I think that's where the exhaustion sets in. I think it's just the cold hitting some people differently.
Yeah. I am
So-
blue already. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bluish gray.
Bluish gray? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think it's the frostbite happening.
A little
Cold.
bit of freezer burn on me.
This was happening definitely. My horns. Whew, so Okay.
You make it up this path. I think the path itself has like these little markers as you go up. Like there'll be like a big rock, and there'll be like some scratches into the rock.
Just like
That's kind of how you guys know where to go.
Yeah.
Sort of like pile of branches or like something pointing. There was a clear like camp spot at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And you make your way up to where you think it's almost not quite on the peak of this mountain, but sort of right near the side. It's not the tallest mountain, but it's still you're pretty far up.
Okay.
Breathing, especially. I think our Goliath friend actually is fine with that. Do you have? Who is it? No, it's Goliaths who have the acclimate.
Furbog.
Furbolgs do too.
No.
All right.
Just saying I'm a
You
furbog.
just wanted to say Furbog out loud.
So it's catching your breath is a little harder here. Definitely exerting yourself a little more. Where you come across the evening sky, the sun setting in the distance, where there should be this tower you've heard talk of. As you sit and wait.
Tower. How far away?
Maybe a fire.
You know there should be a tower there, but there isn't a tower there.
I see nothing.
Maybe a light snowfall coming down.
Huh.
Some things are hidden until they're found.
Of course.
How profound.
We should maybe prepare a place to stay tonight
A
because it's
fire would be nice.
yes. I have hardly any clothes.
Yeah,
You should
keep
get
telling
a
it,
coat.
Sonny. You keep listen. You're gonna kill yourself like that. All right.
I just can't. I brought the saxophone, and it cost me.
All right. Yeah, we know you're great at blowing, girl. All right.
I take off my fur coat, my giant fur cloak, and I just drop it on her.
it's like an anxiety blanket.
Straight down into the snow.
1 hit point of damage. No. Thank you. Whoa, this is heavy. I feel better. Thank you.
Maybe a fire?
Yes, please.
But I'm working on it. She's like, got stuff going. Start a fire.
My goal for this character is to get clothes, actually, at the end.
You just got it, so a giant.
Get clothes. You don't need.
Is this like armor now?
It's just a big old fur coat. It's like you Cruella de Vil in it right now.
Okay, I'm Cruella de Vil right now. That's
Yeah.
my look.
Oh yes.
I feel good. Sorry, I'm just keeping with the picture because we got that picture. I'm sticking to it.
I've assumed you were all dressed for the weather, but if you're not, you're not.
I want my fur coat from this. Thank you.
Yeah, you're sitting, just hanging out. It's quite the view. It's a great view. I think you can start to see the stars coming out.
Ooh, the
I
stars.
wonder what the acoustics are here.
Is there some calmer night music, perhaps?
Definitely, I will play something calm.
It's not quite night yet.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
Evening music, some slight jazz.
yeah. It's
For
okay.
the
This is
evening.
fine.
I don't know. I still haven't touched any of the music. I got what you got. You tell me which one of these is a better one.
Inquisitive for the tower, I imagine. It's I love Inquisitive. Inquisitive always.
So you
No.
sit by yourselves, lounging. Bardavin's like, well, we made it.
You sure we went the right way?
That's what it was on the
I
paper.
think this is the place. Only
Don't
one
see
peek around.
anything.
Oh, I know what I know what this is. This is one of those the real treasure is the friends you make along the way.
Aw.
It's one of those. Sadly, I don't think any of us have made any.
I look over to Aurelia and says, sometimes things you can't see are still most definitely there. And I'll show her my hand and do like a little trick where I put one hand over and then I bring it back and my hand disappears.
She's just totally like not like she's the best magic user around, not impressed kind of thing.
That's cool.
And then I bring it back and say, some things are invisible.
Mhm.
Things
Maybe
that
if I
aren't visible
close
can
my
still be hit by fire.
Well, then why don't you try?
You can fly over there. Maybe like see if it's just.
It is cold.
Well, yeah.
I would have to use my transformation. I can only do that once a day.
Uh,
It
then
only
maybe early in
lasts
the
for a
morning.
minute. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I can talk to some animals about this tower. Do I see some kind of animal in the area? Mountain
I
goat.
think there's like
or-
there's like some like bunny or something. There's got to be like goats and shit, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
There's a
hey,
couple
goat,
goats.
goat,
What?
What are you doing?
What do you want?
food. Tell
Food.
me,
Food.
Building? tower? I'm
Tower.
talking. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Where?
Go start seeing the food.
I step
Oh.
in. What are you talking about? I have speech
So
and
Michaela can understand this too because she can speak to animals right now.
Uh-huh.
Right? So it's only.
You. We just start talking in goat while everybody's still.
Yeah, they're like-
I
Talking
don't meet
about-
many
talking
people who
about-
can talk
you know.
like this.
Me
Look slowly
neither.
at.
Ah,
So you can't understand them, right? You just get like vague hints.
Hmm.
Not our furball friend.
aw.
They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return.
Oh, then she understands what I'm saying. I have no idea what
she
you're
understands.
saying. How are you?
Talking back like you talk.
Uh,
Tower. You want
Tower.
tower.
Yes,
Mm,
please.
Mm.
I'll give you more. Hey.
why should you carry hay?
To stuff into my breastplate.
Oh
Your
my
breath.
god.
It's the new Victoria's Secret.
No, maybe an apple. I have probably an apple.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll wave my hand over to the goat and say, "Come here, let me pet you."
Yeah, he walks over. He's like kind of inquisitive himself.
I have advantage on all charisma checks made to influence.
I'm gonna
I'm just giving you it. I'm not gonna make a
Oh,
roll on it.
I just
raise
pet
an
him.
eyebrow at Bardrin.
Margaret's like, listen, whenever you want to head back, I'm good. All right.
I just might if we see this much longer.
Yeah, the goats are like, tower come, tower go.
When? Sunlight.
Let me make a roll. How smart is
Yes.
a goat?
Yes.
Minus
Nah,
its intelligence penalty, it's like a -3 right there.
Oh.
-2.
tower come, tower goes, all the things.
Tower,
Tower come, tower
Yeah.
go.
tower come, tower go.
Well, the goat's saying that there's definitely a tower here, but he doesn't know when it shows up.
I find the perfect scratch spot on his chin. Just,
Give him my
Yeah, the other one's just like.
Here's the apple. You did well.
Oh yeah, they're living it up. They'll like
Okay.
hang out with you guys. They're just gonna like chill
Warm.
here. Yeah.
A
Mm.
companion. I love it. Good.
Do you brutally murder this one like you did the birds when you talk to them?
Probably later.
Oh my god.
That's face on that.
please
Oh
don't.
Okay, because of you, you're here all night.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Sorry, I'm trying to live the neutral evil. She enjoys some.
That'll be hard with me.
I know that's why I'm gonna do it because I want you to be my friend.
Listen, alignments can change. You don't have to stick to your alignment. It's a suggestion. You don't have
Okay.
to.
You don't have
We
to.
rolled randomly for it just because we were rolling everything randomly. I don't really care about
It's
alignment.
the most lucid thing. You do whatever you want with it.
Okay, then I don't want to murder a goat. Miguel doesn't want to murder a goat.
You don't have.
I will not murder a goat.
I mean, step one to worshiping Satan, right? Go see.
Well, I
Murder,
worship somebody
Work
else,
your way
but
up from there.
I will. Okay, no murder goats today. Only birds.
Mm.
All right.
No,
so-
okay, no murder anything. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm trying to be funny here.
Yeah, the goats just chill with you guys. They hang out. They like eat some food.
Hmm.
They're just yeah. I think more goats come out. Like you get the rest of the herd.
Heard ya.
Yeah, but they're just living it up.
That's good.
And
That's
Margin's
nice.
like, so are they getting us dinner? Is that what's happening here? Are we?
We're not eating the goats, guys.
I don't know.
I ruffle in my bag and pull out a big mushroom and go.
Enjoy that mushroom, buddy.
Right.
I have
So-
yeah.
So time passes. It's about
Yes.
it's about the time where some people start going to bed.
Yes.
Some people.
Some people, as in not everybody, because somebody's taking watch, or are you just leaving for that for the goats?
I'm talking with the goat. Well,
I'll take
taking watch,
second
so-
watch.
Yeah, I'm first.
Is there anything else you guys want to do? You're just hanging out.
Hanging out, talking,
It's
scratching
near
the
the end of the day. I mean, it's pretty dark now, right? Especially with the snow.
Yeah, it's all dark, all stars as you see the full moon start to rise.
I'll do something on my shift, but
Across the
yeah,
sun.
go ahead.
All right.
No, if we're doing stuff, I was just gonna ask Irla. So, where did you get the wing power? Or it was pretty cool when you did that.
I don't know exactly.
Did you
I-
have it from your mom, dad?
It was in our bloodline somewhere.
Ooh,
I don't know where.
bird people. I love it.
More celestial than birds.
Hmm.
But I guess if you want to lump them all together with things that have wings, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know,
bird.
flying around something or other. I
Hmm.
don't know.
Something with wings plus a human. I can see that happening. Yeah.
Like an angel?
Okay, I can see that too.
Hey, you sure your ancestors weren't just fucking birds?
That was my idea. Thank you for saying that out loud.
Do birds have long, flowy, glowing wings?
Sure, I don't know. I don't hang out with
Depending on
birds.
the
You're the
sign,
bird person.
yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you. And when Margin like winks at Orla.
Oh. I wink at her back. Okay. I will hug my goat. Yes. So that will
Just
be all
gonna-
for me.
Shake her head.
You found great company.
D100's coming out. We're fucked.
Shit.
Ignore that. That was an accident.
Was it?
Dirty dragon.
Inside check. What did the DM do?
So, first watch.
Me.
What do you do? How do you do? I think at this point the goats are all asleep.
I pull out my Ashgard, my goddess.
Ash Kilgore.
Ash Kilgore.
Kilgore.
I don't have my other notes from Sunday. Ash Kilgore. So I pull my notes from Ash
Corn
Kilgore.
at the 9 at the end. Like corn? Like kill corn,
Kilgorn.
but kill gorn.
So Ash
Kilgorn.
Kilgorn.
Kill corn.
So I'll pull my little praying book of Ash Kilgorn, and I will like read some of his stuff, some like little prayers, like the cycle of life. When one's died, it's okay, because she follows the religion. She loves it. She loves her God, but sometimes she still fears of dying and never coming back, and she should be okay with being accepting that if she dies, she should be okay, but she still fears death. That's why she always so like finding people who could help her, because she still is not accepting that part of it, of the cycle. So she's like, I understand God, but like still I want to live, but okay. Whew. Okay, got it. Okay. So reading and watching everything around so they will not get spooked and surprised. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it goes pretty uneventfully.
good. Not dying today.
Not dying. It's about time to get your big friend up.
Hey, big boy,
Hmm?
it's your turn. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yes. So I'm sleepy. I will go to sleep, and please
Good night.
good night. Nothing killed me, so we're fine. And I lay down.
I see.
Oh.
Pat her on the head.
Careful for the horns. Don't hurt yourself.
Like a billy goats.
Sure.
I mean,
I'm sure. She's like, I've been
whole
complimenting him.
demon
He's cool.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody's fucking a bird, somebody's fucking a goat. You know, so
Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, God. I was gonna say you're gonna bridge the gap between celestial and bird, but you get weirded out when someone says you have goat horns.
No, I was like, I did that to you. She's like, okay, I get it. Okay, I'll in my book.
Yeah, I keep watch first hour. Wait for Orlith to doze off to sleep.
And then that's when you start stabbing her in the throat, right? That's when you just...
All hail Bane! Just no.
So sad.
I would be sad. I look around and I just kind of like eye to see that they're all sleeping, and then I take a few steps towards the like. Didn't we have like a general area where we're like, okay, maybe the tower's supposed to be over here, or was it just like anywhere?
Yeah, like a rough. I think there's like a marking like around where it like you think it should be, and it looks like it's an area where there's nothing there at all. There should usually be something. There's like a flat surface. Yeah. Everything's been sort of clean. It's clear that something was there or should be there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I look up at the stars and I just say, "All right, guide me now." And I take a few steps forward, and as I do, my form shrinks down, lower and lower. My my club sort of morphing into my form as I turn into a black as night cat. My eyes both look like they are. They don't hold any irises. They both look like orbs of space. And I'm gonna sniff around. I'm gonna sniff around this place, quiet as a kitty cat.
Yes.
So stealthily as possible. And I'm looking for anything out of the ordinary on the winds.
Yeah.
Or in the area.
Give me some perception roll, just for
yeah. With advantage because I'm
kitty cat.
I'm a kitty cat.
A Kit Kat.
A kitty cat.
A Kit Kat.
Alright, perception.
Okay.
I think with each light step in the snow, as you sort of walk around, man, I'm sidetracked. My cat woke me up at 4 a.m. this morning, yelling at my sliding door.
Yeah.
I ran up there. There was a small black, like 6-month-old kitten,
Oh.
right on the other side, wanting to come in. My cat would have killed it. Then like a car drove really close and it like drove away. It was on the road. I'm like off the road, and then it just like ran off. My cat was ready to kill that thing. I was like, I'm getting a new cat today, I see. And
yeah, Max still doesn't like us. He still draws blood. It's sad.
But you notice with each step, there's a slight change in the winds. There's a slight. You move one way, you like move left, and you take a step back, go right instead this time. And I think we see this trail, this winding trail through the snow.
Cat paws.
Yes, of cat paws.
So cute.
That ends at one spot. Nothing happens, but right as you hit that spot, it's perfect because there's a lot of specific things that have to happen for this thing to show up. But right on the second watch, as the moon is at its brightest above you, you sort of see the almost like it's being I guess like scrubbed away, this glamour on this tower, as this tall black tower sort of grows from underneath the ground in front of you.
Does it have enough glamour dispellers?
No, you gotta go to the auction house, get some more.
God damn. I hate it when that happens.
As this tower appears there. And I think earlier when you were investigating, you moved through this area. This wasn't... Physically, it's not like it was just invisible.
Is there enough time for me to go get everybody and come back kind of situation?
Bring
back here?
You can try. You can do whatever you want. Who knows how long it'll stay.
Oh man, I don't want to solo the tower. I feel like that's a dick move. I want to get everybody. I move as fast as a cat can move back to the party, and as I reach them, I immediately transform. I'll use my second wild shape today. I will, just for the flavor of it. Going from cat into a larger form, you see the rolls of skin start to come off the mug of the creature as I transform into a huge mastiff, and it's just this. like as loud as possible to wake everybody up, and I just let that out over and over again, and then like immediately do like the this way kind of
it's like, where are the harpies? Where are the harpies? Like on her axe. Where are they?
No, harpies. There's a dog. There's a dog.
I'm just barking. Yeah. You do not see Atlas anywhere.
Okay, let's go.
He's just it's barking and like moving this
I'm gonna
like
make,
like
I
this
think
way, this way.
As you're barking, because there's a tower behind you now too.
Oh
Can I make
shit.
Can I make an insight check
Yeah.
on the dog? See
I
if
think
it's.
He must have went in the tower without us. The dog came out of.
20. Nice.
I'm like doing the whole like Jimmy's in the well kind of situation, like the
Okay.
jumping back and forth, like follow me kind of thing.
Let's follow it. Maybe another.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Okay. Puppy, show us the way. Or to our friends.
Yeah, I got
Hold on
it.
here.
I mean, you
I
can
got
see
it.
the tower. It's this like 4-story.
Whoa.
It's not very wide. It's very tall.
You see, the goats told the truth.
Hmm.
Matt.
Tower come, tower go.
Yes.
True. Yeah, as you run up, there is a big wooden door.
Huh.
It's got a little like knocking thing
can-
on it.
Can you shift
No
click
door
my
handle.
Can you shift click my boy? Shift Z, my boy.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh my
There
god.
So cute. You big boy.
Roly poly.
Okay. So should we knock or that's a yes. Well, I guess we go with animals, so that's a yes.
If I.
You have to cast the spell to do it.
Dang it.
When you're doing it without not in a rush, you can cast it as a ritual,
Okay,
which doesn't exhume a spell shot slot, but
got it. Okay, so I think it's a yes. So I will hopefully knock on the door. Dee, 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 dee.
you wait, and then you hear a little. You've reached the residence of Ada. Please leave a message.
Dear Ada, I am. What? Did the church just spoke to me? Okay.
There's a message spell on it.
Ada, we are travelers looking for this tower, and we didn't know that you live here. If you're home, please open. It's quite cold outside. Thank you. Signing off, Orlin.
More than 25 words.
I don't know. She doesn't know what she's doing.
There's,
Beep.
and then it ends. Yeah, so it's still going, and you guys are still like, are we good? Okay.
I think I did.
Yeah, just say that.
I hate it when it like cuts off while you're talking. You're like, fuck.
What do you do as you stand there?
I
cast,
head bump Aurelia in the leg to do something.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to
Ah.
swing the door open.
All right.
It'll work if it's unlocked.
Yeah. Doesn't have a lock on it. What is it? It's a loud sound, right? This is a bang open.
Yeah, it's just like a thunderclap, like this, and the door.
Jump
Yeah,
back.
and then the door flies open.
Oh god.
Inside, you see.
Snow just.
So there's no windows coming out of this thing. I guess all that you see at the top is you see one just like super, just super almost like steampunky telescope thing coming out, pointed towards the skies.
Oh yeah.
As you kick the door open, it's like every corner, every little nook is illuminated in here. As you see, the first thing you see upon entry, the whole thing is pretty much one big room, and then there is a spiraling staircase going around above it. The walls are covered in bookshelves, and then you see there's a small fireplace down there. And right as the door kicks open, you see a little broomstick with 2 arms, like hoofing it over to the door. It's like, and it goes to like reach. It like runs up and it goes to like reach to open the door, but the door is already open, and it just keeps repeating the same action. And then eventually it just like stops.
I
and
pick
it
up
runs
the broom.
back upstairs.
Oh, I was gonna say, if it just stops there.
You can try and grab it when it stops. It like stops for a second.
No,
Do you
that's-
grab
that's
it?
good.
You wanna
No.
grab it?
I thought if it was gonna stay there for a few minutes, to just kind of pick it up, put it back.
Yeah, it goes and books it back up. Like you can't see feet, like it's just like the bristles running, but then it's
Yes.
definitely got arms.
Is the fireplace lit?
Fireplace is lit.
So we go inside and we close the door behind us.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much. So books.
I give one of these shakes where all the snow comes off my body.
Okay, ooh, okay, buddy. Okay, so do I sense magic around here?
Atlas?
Everything is magical.
I
in
knew
here.
it. Okay.
Everything is magical.
Everything is magical, guys. Definitely, I know stuff. Now, let's see. Does this building look old?
Everything looks immaculately maintained.
Okay.
It's roughly 4 stories tall.
Is there any indication that somebody was in here recently? Let's say maybe have eaten an apple.
Yeah, I think there's by the fire. There's like a nice chair, like a nice reading chair, and I think
Okay.
there's like a half-eaten plate of food there.
Okay.
Is there a book open?
Yeah. It's
What
like
book?
On the Origin of Species. It is some like mathematics book, something about some obscure thing that I couldn't even make up.
I'll pick it up and flip a couple pages.
Aida, are you home? Are you sleeping? I see your food here.
You flipping the pages. Make like an investigation check.
Oh, sick.
If
Is anybody hiding in the place? I'm just looking for some.
If
Yeah,
Orla-
you comprehend a decent bit of it as you're going through. You're like, okay, I kind of recognize that. But there's like a lot of stuff in here that you might not have seen before. It seems like a pretty valuable book.
How thick is it?
A lot of like
Pretty
new
heavy?
ideas. It's a decent thickness. It's like
Alright,
that.
okay.
Including the
So it's not gonna like rip my arm off or anything. But
no. You
I
take
mean,
it.
I have -1. You know.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll walk with it and kind of flip while we're walking.
When you call out, you hear a.
Guys, did you hear that? It sounded like a bird.
Does everything sound like a bird to you?
Well, when I look at you now, I see birds everywhere.
You hear heavy footsteps coming from above.
Okay. I'll hide behind the dog.
That's the book.
Protect me, buddy.
down.
We're not enemies. We're just here to explore. And
Focus out of the
knowledge.
pack.
As I don't know how to show. Oh, I think this will work to show. Can I just hit? Where is show to players? Where did it go?
Oh,
There we go.
boy.
There we go. As you see one of these, he's one of these.
Oh,
But he's got like you see one of these guys walking down, but he's got like a monocle on, and he's got a top hat on as well.
dude, it's an owl bear.
It's like so it like walks down and
Hey.
sort of like sits near you guys and like motions up behind it, like up the stairs.
Ah,
And yeah, it looks at the dog and it's like
he's a good boy.
he's kind of like positioned himself around you. Yeah. He does like a quick little jump forward, quick jump back.
I do the same thing.
Oh yeah, he's going to engage in full on like animal
Gonna
play.
skirt,
And just like
gonna skirt along the wall.
he's like 3 times the size of you, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay. He's still.
Yeah.
If you ever seen like a big dog play with a small dog, it's that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I end up turning over in my belly a few times for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he like nips at you a little bit.
Okay, thank
And when you
you.
do it, he like gets back down low.
We
Yeah.
should go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs. He said it. We can go. Okay.
Once I notice they're all enough away, I just like then I like move over to the
Yeah. You blow her up, and he follows you up the stairs.
Okay. Bird, bear, dogs. Wow. I never saw these, actually. Only in drawings. Whew. Terrifying.
Ugh.
I think when you hear like all that noise, you guys go up the staircase. Second story, it's full of just these really ornate like silks you see framed. There are like these like staves and other like there's a few other books on like nice shelving units. Really like
Is what you're
an
saying?
accoutrement of like nice robes set out.
Mm-hmm.
A few, I think there's like a small sort of like kitchenette and a bigger table where you'd seat guests at. And you hear Theodore, Theodora, someone here? Is that something? Coming from above.
Is it Ida? We're visitors. We no me no harm.
It's Ada.
Ada, sorry, Ada.
Oh, I'll be down in a second. Just give me a minute. Make yourselves at home.
Okay. I look and I'll go to the dinner table and sit down cautiously. Be like, okay.
As you
Larry's
sit
gonna look at
down,
the robes. Yeah.
Yes.
okay. As you sit down, we'll do the sit down first. You know, there's I think a couple of the knives like get up, or like a silverware set like get up and they walk over and they like hang out, and then they like look over to the kitchenette and like one of the plates, he's got like arms and legs, he's like pulls and like reaches in somewhere and like throws on a big piece of meat on him and like it starts running over, and then they like climbs up the table, sits down next to you, and then like the silverware like look at you. They don't have faces, but they just kind of like motion towards you, and then they like. And then they like get to work on like cutting like the steak for you, and like the fork will like
Be our guest. Be our guest.
yeah, he like bends over because these things like even though they're like metal, they still are like bending like nothing, I guess.
This is good for my stories.
Yeah, and like the fork will like get a big chunk of meat on him and just like stand like he's ready to be picked up.
Okay, I pick it up and I scan the meat. Is it poisoned? I don't smell. Yes, please. Perception.
I slap my big dog butt on the ground and I'm just sitting there panting.
11.
Drooling everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, the owlbear like lays down next to you. He's got the big dog like layout.
yeah.
Lunch, I mean, it looks legit. It smells delicious.
I will take a nibble of it.
Oh, it's real good. It's like a medium rare steak, but you know.
And you just hear behind you.
I pick it up and I throw it to Atlas.
Complete miss, and I just get it off the ground.
I tried. Sorry, buddy. This stuff is good. Hey, I'm forgetting your names. Early or Erie? Erie.
Aurelia.
Mistake.
Aurelia.
Aurelia. Margarine.
Thank you.
This is
I'm
good.
good. No steak.
So as you investigate these robes, they're clearly magical. There's clearly just like over the top.
Just kind of like,
You
just
don't
kind of
know
like adjusting
exactly.
hers.
There's definitely one that's
Check
just
them
like
out.
covered in stars. There's another that's just a patchwork of random objects on it. As you start to hear the steps coming down. Delicate, dainty steps.
Ooh.
As sure enough, and I think
A golden dragon shows up.
and then it pretty I saw it. It's the white dragon. He's got Milo's mouth.
No!
And he's,
The whole party's in its mouth.
Heck yeah.
Help us.
Oh boy. Okay, continue. Sorry.
sorry, my cat scratched the toy thing.
Meow.
Yeah.
Sure enough, shortly there's it's elven woman, very long, like very gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing the equivalent of like a nightie, just like a full like or a sleeping gown, like a full like almost like a onesie.
Heck yeah.
With the little like the hat with like the little ball at the end.
Nice.
How old does she look?
Oh, she looks ancient, especially for an elf to look like
Yeah.
this. She looks
Couple centuries.
maybe a couple millennia. It's been a while.
In Elvish, I will say,
Been a while.
welcome. Are you Ada?
Oh yes, I'm Ada. Oh, I see you made yourselves comfortable. And she points at the dog and is like, "Don't be pulling anything crazy there, Mr. Dog." Alright, listen, if you could just turn back into a human, or whatever you were, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, you see the form of me up into Atlas. I'm sorry, I just find that quite comfortable.
I agree. And like, what do you do with the owlbear? Is just like,
And I put my hand over and I go, thanks for playing with me. And I just pat him on the head.
oh, Theodora's a good pet. And, Theodora like runs over and like she sits down at like the head of the table, and he like lays across like her lap.
Nice.
So what brings you all here?
We heard there was a tower that went missing.
Oh,
Pull out a
missing.
chair.
That implies it was supposed to be there. Although, I guess I've just been staring off at the stars for some time now.
I do that a lot too. How are the
Oh.
constellations? What's your sign?
Me, this whole sign thing, this hip new craze, I remember when it got started, 600 years ago?
Oh,
I don't know if I believe in that.
only 250 myself. Nice to meet another
Oh.
fellow of the centuries.
So old. Whoa.
Well, if you're interested in the star, if you'd like to take a look, let's go. Let's just
Certainly.
get something like takes you all up. The third floor is just like her bedroom, and the third floor is kind of a mess. She's like, sorry, I didn't have time to clean up. She's like, just don't pay attention.
no.
You see like the broomstick like frantically trying to like put things away. He's like running around.
Okay.
He's like, as every step you guys take, he like will like run behind you guys and like sweep up a little bit. He's like, big like, think like 3 king-size beds merged into one is the bed. But you can tell by the bed there's only one spot in that whole bed that the person lays on regularly.
It's like pitted in.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I just imagine the broom rolling over to the closets, like swinging up the door, kicking the fucking like water pail, and the water pail has to like run out. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
we gotta work.
And I think like after he brushes the stuff though, it just kind of like disappears. There doesn't even have to brush to do this.
Hey Ida, do you get guests often or not as often?
I guess all the time.
Very
I think
nice.
it was maybe 150 years ago. The last guest. came.
Not too
Right, all
long.
the time.
Yes.
I would be dead by then, probably.
Oh, young man.
Well, don't worry about that, honey. Death is hardly even real. Keeps going up. The 4th floor is just the whole think the very domed roof, with this telescope coming out with it, which is on a little whole wheeled axle that it can move around to any degree. The dome itself seems to move with the telescope, if that makes sense. So essentially, the telescope has
Oh,
full
sweet.
Cool.
rotation through it. It's like, oh well, if you're interested, I was just doing my regular logs every full moon. I come back to take a look, see, I'll make sure everything's where it should be. Tell me, what's your name, young man? Yes, you.
We're all
Atlas.
women here. Atlas.
Atlas, tell me, have you
Atlas
noticed?
man.
Have you noticed anything off with the stars the past maybe 100 years?
I have. They don't seem to be lining up the way they used to.
No, they don't. It's odd.
Mm.
You see, and she pulls it up, and there's totally she moves the telescope, but then there is I think your 55-inch TV display.
Oh, does she-
magically appears of what it's actually looking at.
Does she? Yeah. Are we in the room with the giant telescope?
Yeah.
When I see the thing,
She'll offer if you want
when I see the thing, I'll say in giant, which will sound completely different to them, but it's my fluent language. I would say, God's eye.
to. And she's she gives you a little wink.
I don't speak giant. What did he say?
You guys would just hear, Burarum.
I think he's saying boulder.
You
really is not
get
paying
it.
attention.
You get a
She's like-
chortle out of Bargin when you say that.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna say Buradrum because Lord of the Rings. Right? Wardroom.
The bard room.
Think he wants the bathroom?
I'm not
Tell
sure.
me. Tell me, Atlas, would you say about 100 years ago,
Mm.
you remember the time everything went black?
Stars
Everything
fell
went
out of the
dark.
sky. I
Yes.
do.
They came back.
Indeed they did. Not quite the same.
And while she's doing all this, she's moving the telescope around. She's not looking at you guys. She's just looking
Yeah.
You should like Treasure Planet. You know when he like turns the thing,
Yeah.
the holographic stuff. Oh, I wish.
She shows it. You see, they should be here if they came back right, but everything's off. So you were saying you're a Cancer, but you're really a Leo if you go back by the.
I lift up my orb, and it is a almost perfect copy of what the night sky once was.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
It's
like,
changed a lot.
it's changed a lot, and even, but the thing, this isn't the first time this has happened. Looking back, and she opens a book, and now the book's like the pictures are all illuminated around.
Yes.
Looking back, it looks like I don't know, maybe at some point.
Was it the book I was just looking at?
Oh yeah, that's actually perfect. Like you open, like the book opens
It didn't
itself.
do anything for me. But yeah.
To the page.
Yeah.
Flips to the right page and just opens up, and it's like, if you see here that they followed a similar pattern where they were super bright there, and then there's a dimming, and everything comes back different. This seems to be some kind of cycle of this occurring, but it's happening more and more often.
Concerning.
Did we maybe just moved around? Like what if we're not?
No. Well, let me explain that. And she goes on for like 10 minutes about talking about how you're wrong.
Okay.
I listen intently, like.
I think we should get back to what we were talking about.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, yep.
Please.
Thank you.
Many of
Well,
us are very tired.
well, I don't know what, but the skies ain't right. They're broken, and I don't know if we line it up. There was after that whole Vestralathos thing happening, killing all them gods. I think that led to one of those occurrences. The most recent one, I guess I'm not up on the times, but I don't know what happened 100 years ago that caused this last one.
After the skies went dark, that's when I came down from a mountain. Started looking around, trying to find it out. Been wandering ever since.
Well, if my calculations are correct, and the book in your hands just like flips to like a bunch more pages, where you see it's got all of her like scribbles and notes all around all of these. It does
Is
the
it,
whole
like glowy? Is it the runes glowing and stuff?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
they like illuminate in the air, and it's totally the classic like the meme of like the dude looking and all the math appearing.
Oh,
All
yes.
of the math just appears in front. Like my calculations were, we're coming up on another calamity.
Oh no.
How far off?
Oh, we got maybe a year or two left, I guess.
A year?
But these things happen and people die, and but I've been here. This will be my fourth already.
I feared that there would be another, but not so soon. Are you sure?
Yes, something's actively working against us here, I think.
Do you think it might be a god? Like many of them died, but maybe some of them survived. Is there a god of like start or something that I don't know about?
Oh, Luminor?
Luminor.
Luminor.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but
Hmm.
after hundreds of years ago, when Vestralathos and his mindless thugs went up to the heavens and had their way with a lot of these gods, well, he's dead. Then there was a whole period of new gods moving in, and they did their thing, but then, well, 100 years ago, it looks like a lot of them ain't here anymore. But, and she looks at you. She looks up and she's like, "But don't you worry, your goddess. She's doing mighty well up there." And she like points to like the constellation of Ash Kilgren, and it's just like bright, illuminated, perfect.
So pretty. Yeah, she's wonderful.
She is, and she's got to be something if she's sticking around all this time. But that's what I've been up to. How about y'all? What are the youth into these days?
How about y'all?
Surviving. After what happened to cities are trying to be built. They're mostly then dying sometimes. It's not fun.
Bad things happening again. We're not in a good age. I feel like usually in these cycles we get a bad age, the calamity, and then we get a rise up, and then it goes down again. Hobgoblin. Oh, they rising up now. All right.
Yep.
Well,
cracks in the earth.
Cracks again. Eh? Well, hey, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I hope you understand. Kiss your loved ones goodnight, because I mean, maybe you'll find me. Odds are pretty good at making it through.
You're an astrologer?
Oh, am I ever?
I am too.
Oh, it's good to have company. A lot of people don't appreciate what we do as much as they should.
They don't.
But they always give us the recommendations at the end of the dungeon because we healed for them.
I got a lot of those.
All of them.
Well, is there anything I can do for y'all? You made your way all the way up here.
What kind of calamity are we looking at?
Oh, another eclipse of sorts, another just eternal darkness. We say eternal darkness, we really mean maybe a handful of years. It gets longer every time. Something causes the stars and sun to come back.
Sad
taking away the
time.
sun.
I like the sun.
I like the stars.
Those are great.
I don't like calamities.
Well, they're very interesting. There's a lot to be learned from calamities. It's very beneficial in an academic sense.
Anything to help an aspiring astronomer on his way?
I got. What are you using when you're looking at those stars there?
I just like take my club and I ping the thing on the ground, and you can hear the glass hit the stone, ting ting ting, and then I just like and you can see all like the fucking stars clear up to be almost full, just see-through glass, and then I kind of look through it and I got a big eye, kind of blurry, but it works.
Oh, I have never seen. Is that new? The kids always with their technology.
Firbolg artifact.
Oh, well, I could maybe. I think I might have a spare pair of reading glasses.
Ooh.
Help you see the stars a little better.
I would like that.
And she's like, Theodore, fetch me my glasses. And he's like, runs off. Comes back with like this small, like glasses little case. He's got his own.
I take it out and I pat him on the head, and I take a tiny little pair of glasses and put it on my gigantic head. Just go. Am
Much
I
like you're doing right now.
fucking like cartoon style? My eyes like come closer together kind of situation. The scene, and like, I can see.
Yes, you can.
And when you look, the stars are like, you notice like trends, and you can. It's like the difference between watching a video on like VHS and now going to like 4K.
This is all kinds of new.
Mainly just the star. It's just the star stuff. Regular life is normal.
Yeah.
Oh, stargazing glasses.
I give her a hug.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, it's always great to get visitors. I gotta warn you though, in about an hour, this tower's gonna be leaving, and we might be back in maybe a few months, maybe.
Few months.
So what you're saying is we should leave.
I'm not saying that. In fact, if you would like to stay, you're more than welcome to. It's just.
No.
Can I come back when later to meet you?
Yeah, let me. And then she pulls out, and there's this huge chart. We're not going to see all of it, but it's actually it's the map of the whole world.
Okay.
And you realize just how big everything is. Like, oh, here, I'm going to be here next week, and I'm going there, and we got to get all the different.
What about back here?
Back here, tell you what, come back in 2 months.
Okay.
I'll make a special trip for you.
Should have. Well, what did you say? We have an hour left, Tom.
Yeah, no, about an hour.
Should have Atlas look through the telescope.
Can I?
Do it.
Go for it.
I immediately go over to the
Resident
Atlas,
star expert.
and I'm just like, and I say again in giant, God's eye, and I just walk right towards it, and I do not leave that thing I wait till the last minute to leave, and then she's probably like, you gotta go, and I'm just like,
Theodore's like tugging on you a little bit, like, come on, man.
yeah, and I
Mission
mean,
Impossible as you like dive out the door.
It's just like, would y'all like some tea? while he does his work.
Tea would be lovely.
Perfect.
Would
And
be
you
nice.
sit back down, the tea kettle starts singing, and they do their whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Margarine, what do you think about this? Pretty cool.
Margarine's
huh?
like, listen, Milo must have slipped something, and I'm tripping balls right now.
Weren't you the one raving how this wasn't real before?
I believe I think accidental acid, is that a thing?
That's
Am
a
I on
thing.
acid right now? All right.
I don't think you ate some. You're definitely here. At least I see what you sing. So I don't
You
think
see
we're
every
perfect.
time like the tea kettle starts to sing again, she's just like,
she says accidental acid, and I'll lean up from my thing and say, gelatinous cube sometimes. Go back to...
Wow.
I will take out my verdict book and I'll just sketch like a little bit of what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, Misty Superior Tower, really true. Travels the world somehow. Hey, Ida, how does the travel actually travel? How does it work? Do you make the spell? Do the touch come with it?
it's magic.
It's pretty great. That's what I thought. No wheels, no like legs on this tower. Doesn't run on its own.
10th level gate spell. Shut up.
Is there anything
Hey,
you
don't
would like
hide
to
to the man
glean,
behind the curtain. Yeah.
Atlas, from your time spent looking through?
What's up? What'd you say?
Is there anything you would like to glean? Is there anything you would like to learn?
I want to, because I've been doing it for a while, every time there's a clear night, I want to get a clearer, more accurate picture of how the stars have changed versus how they are before, because I had them successfully recorded in this orb, what they were a long time ago, and I've been trying to see the differences.
I think as you're looking over it, you notice a lot of the stars that you thought were the same stars that had maybe moved, they're actually completely different stars. There's less stars than there used to be. And looking over, and I think also it has like its own little like assisting thing. You notice that there's a trend of stars going out.
No.
You see, there have been some new stars that have been added. Pretty much any of the changed stars are all new stars in the sky.
Fucking
I know I only
Reaper.
have an hour, but I'll record as much as I can of that into my orb.
And also, your navigation skills are going to be impeccable. You know everything.
Hell.
There's a clear night sky. You'll know everything.
Where to go?
Nice.
Meanwhile, you two are hanging out in a room filled with like priceless artifacts. Just want to take
What kind of artifacts do I see?
just magic accoutrements. I'm sure there's a. What would you like to see?
I'm gonna go look at the stat.
There's those robes.
The Rod of
Stays
Seven
in the water.
Parts.
I'm interested in the robes. Or any kind of instrument that I can maybe play on. Maybe.
Oh, there are some nice instruments there.
Yes.
I think you go to a staff first. It's this sleek obsidian-looking staff, but it's light as a feather when you pick it up. The end is this sort of reddish flame coming out with crystals lined amongst it. She sees you look at it. She's like, "Oh, that's you know your way around a staff. You chose a good one there, Sonny."
Who is that directed at?
Who was that director?
You there, Aurelia?
Oh,
Right?
wait. I never told you my name.
I know.
Holy shit. So you said it's red at the top?
It's a nice little. It's got a nice little glow going on it. It looks to be some sort of. I don't know. Maybe if you could attune to it, you would.
Would you mind if I
Would
took a
you what?
closer look?
Go ahead. You got some time.
Okay. Can we do it within the hour that we're waiting?
Yeah. As you look over this staff, you know this is a staff of the Magi. Not just
Holy
any staff.
shit!
Oh my god.
We're not gonna leave with that. She's like a 10th level wizard.
It's just like
20
it's
levels.
just like gold.
Yeah. You know
Suddenly-
it's
suddenly
definitely.
being very careful with it.
Once you realize what it is, you can tell there's a lot of like she's modified it in a lot of ways. It does not look like your standard one.
Oh,
she's
my
like, "Oh."
apologies. I didn't realize.
Oh, no, you're good. Looking over the robes.
Yes.
Okay, well, there are a lot of them. It's weird. There's like definitely some that you think are magical, and then there's a lot of just like sleeping gowns and stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh yes. Anything interesting maybe that I find?
I think one is you find just a what is this? I'm trying to find a magic item right now. I can't remember.
I want you to know.
I mean, the obvious one is the cloak, the robes of the Archmage.
I want you to know, Josh, when you look at that item and you press tab in the game to see the different item names, that one shows up in the brownish gold. That's the,
Oh, it's like super legendary.
that's the legendary.
Hey,
I think there's one you can pull out, and when you pull it out, you like go to hold it, but then you realize you're not holding anything, and it's still on the rack. And you grab it, and it takes you a couple tries until you like actually grab it.
Okay. Is this the robe of like disengage? This is something that I have.
Displacement, honey.
Displacement. Yes. Ida,
Yes.
do you use this?
Oh. Occasionally, I put it on. I try and.
Is
You don't like when your clothes are sitting there and you haven't worn them in a while. You
Yeah.
start thinking of getting rid of them, you know. So I
I was-
try and treat all of my clothes with love and care.
What would you be willing to maybe give it to somebody who would use it really often?
Oh, just if you just gave me your soul, I'll part with that. No problem.
What if I
She
play
gets
you a
this
song?
big grin.
I can play you a song.
Heard a lot of songs.
But not this one. Duh. Sorry.
Oh,
New wave
it's a
shit.
great song, but listen, if y'all want to leave with any of this, just, hand over that soul and we'll be all good to go.
I like my
I'm
soul.
sure it's... Okay.
I'm good, thanks.
My goddess already owns my soul.
Okay, well, look at the time. I think it's about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think
Okay.
it's time y'all be leaving.
Yes.
You're right. I think I need to go.
Eastern Standard. What standard?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, listen, I've been around the world. We're in the EST right now.
It's an
Standard of what?
astrology
East of what?
thing.
It's a
Astrology thing.
So we make sure to
about
exit
2
the tower.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure
If you change your mind,
I give her one last hug and thank her, and I say in giant, I cannot wait to meet you again.
And she responds in giant and says, "I await your return eagerly."
They're talking about boulders again, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, you just hear, "I fucking love rocks."
Fucking rocks.
Rocks.
And we
As
leave.
you
Yeah.
head out, choosing not to sell your soul for any of these items.
Yeah.
That staff of the Magi, though, might have been worth it. I'm just saying, the token displacement's good.
So I was this close
But... Whew, staff of the Magi is a good one.
to
I
being
like
like.
this soul.
All right. So our characters head back, or do we want to come back
yeah,
to that? Or...
you get back. You get back. No
Okay.
problem. Everybody mark 1 experience point.
Hell
I
yeah.
have 2 now.
Michaela's character. Michaela, we gave you a bonus experience point. Remember, for doing your shitty character thing.
Yeah,
Your
I have
character
3.
absolutely sucks. So you level up. You're the first person to level up, Michaela.
Ooh.
Heck yes.
Welcome to level 4.
Oh.
I'm
Split
ready
up
to
your
now randomly
shitty
roll the
stats.
stats. Yeah.
Uh,
Fun. Okay.
so,
I have to play Tatsuna. Go ahead.
Ed's got to head out, but if anybody would like, I can put the mission in the mission journal. If you guys want to just tell me wherever, you can type it to me. I can put it in for your little explanation of the mission.
Mhm.
And then also, we can move over to the map if you guys would like to put anything onto this map.
Where
Kill the white dragon.
You ended up here in the mountains. Also, it's worth noting, Josh, I remember you brought something up before where you're
Where?
like, so
Where?
if somebody could just delete this shit and it's all gone, I move everything to the map layer, so I'm the only person who has access to it.
Nice. All
Thank
right,
you.
all right. So you just
About here. We can move it all. And I will not remind you guys when this person comes back. That's on you.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
beautiful.
I will attempt to remember that. This is gonna be my astrology
Whoever
patron.
drew it, do you intentionally put it 2 days off of where it's supposed to be?
Where is it supposed to
Each
be?
hex is 1 day travel.
Is this
Oh.
supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Sorry. How do I move it?
I'll move
can-
my art over there. You move
Okay.
your art. If you click and drag, you can grab all your art and move it.
Ah. Wait, shit.
Oh.
Do I-
Here,
Oh.
I can grab it. I can grab it.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
Very
Beautiful.
cool.
Wow. Great work on that. This is the best drawing in here yet.
I try.
I can't believe I didn't even think about what this character. I was like, I rolled and I'm like, okay, astrologer, cool. And I'm like, oh wait, stars of the shattered skies. Okay, maybe I'll be an involved character. Okay, cool.
That's awesome.
And this is another thing, or it's the weird thing with the rewards we're doing is there is a part where there is a lot of story out there. And depending on where you go will be what story you hear. So everybody might end up hearing different things that
Yeah. Skyrim style, we totally just fell on a lot. Listen, like a lot of other stuff has been like tiny quest chains, and this one is one that's got like the extra star on it. I feel like it's just like
Yeah.
information. Like this felt like a bigger quest.
and intentionally
info-
all the first ones are a little more like tame.
Yeah. This is too fun, Tom. I know I have to play Tatsuo next time because we have to finish that off.
there's the track.
I think I'm gonna do like a. I think I'm gonna do a back and forth, and Josh, obviously you could do whatever you want with your characters because our two brothers are entwined but also independent, which is good. I think I want to go back and forth with the two every other week if possible.
Your character
That's
is just way too adorable. Oh my god.
I love
He's
Atlas.
so
I love him so much.
I love Aurelia
Yeah.
too. The very confident spellcaster is. It is. I'm watching you play it, Josh, and it's so different from Valfine. And I'm just like, yes.
Outspoken,
outspoken.
like, in the thing,
Yeah.
flying in first. Yeah,
And
popping all the high spells first. Yeah.
Michaela Orlith. I love how you struggle playing the evil cat. I love that I got to play this character with that
Yes.
character, so you can be like, I don't
protect me.
protect me, cover me. Oh, she is great. I loved all the
Michaela, would you like to roll for HP?
Yes. I need to.
Let's just check this out really quick before I sign it out.
Okay, what do I roll
Oh,
for my
okay.
roll HP stuff? Yes.
Uh,
1d6.
1d6. Okay,
or
one just
no, it's 1d8.
Oh, it's
1d8.
1d8 minus 3.
1d8 minus
Oh my
3. Let's see
God.
what we
Okay,
got.
0 HP for level.
Oh,
one.
0
Do
HP.
you lose an HP? Do you go to 10?
That's up to you. You
There we
you can do 0, but there are people who do like you slowly get frailer. But it's up to you,
I
Tom.
leave that to Michaela. Do you want to be at 11 HP or 10 HP for leveling up?
Let me be at 11, please. At least
Level
something.
4,
zero.
11
Just
HP.
take a
That's
0.
Level 4, 11 HP.
Oh, wait.
Shout outs to this character.
I remember reading this before. I could be wrong, but I swear I read this before because I remember being like, "That's so funny, you could kill yourself." You cannot get under the like you have to take your Constitution modifier. Like that, the roll. I believe you have to take your con mod. Do you have a con mod? You take a con mod.
Her con mod is -3. She has a
Did-
5 in Constitution.
Oh, I think you have to get at least one because I remember
You gotta
thinking
get-
about
all
this.
right.
I remember thinking about this, like, oh, you could
Okay.
kill yourself with a roll, and I remember rolling across a 5e rule that was like, you have to get at least 1 HP.
You have to get 1. Okay, I didn't know. I know I read it in other editions and other games.
It's at least just 1.
So 12
So 12.
HP.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Welcome to averaging
Yeah.
3 HP per level.
Yeah.
For other HP
So
rolls, she rolled a
good.
6 for 2 and level 3. Were both 6s.
Wow.
So those were above average.
All right, well, I'm gonna...
So, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
We'll do the rest of your level up off stream.
Yeah. I will. I'll sign us off, guys. I'd like to thank the. Oh wait, no, I don't have a thank you screen. I'm not gaming. This is D&D. I'd like to thank those who hung out with us this evening. Those who were active in chat. Super appreciate your presence, friends. I was not interacting with chat tonight. I found it in the past to be a little bit distracting. So you will probably not find me interacting on there as often. I want to stay in the game, enjoying it, immersed. So I'm not on there. Other members might be if they choose to be. I know Kristen jumps in there sometimes, and I might jump in there again in the future, but I just didn't feel like it tonight. But we appreciate your presence, friends, regardless. And if you were lurking in the background, we appreciate it as well. And if you were watching us later on the VOD, whether that be on Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, or my personal Facebook, you guys are from the future, and we are all from the past, but we're all connected in one beautiful starscape in the sky that for some reason is causing a calamity, and we don't want that to happen, but we're all connected.
Yay! Calamities.
Yay, calamities. The next time that I'm going to be streaming, friends, will be on Friday, and that will be at 11 p.m. And I will 100% probably most of the weekend be playing my new favorite game, No Man's Sky. So you can join me there if you wish to watch me play. That might be an all weekend thing because I'm obsessed. All right, friends. I think that is everything in the whole world. I'd like to thank the amazing cast today and Mr. Tom for DMing and all y'all bringing this world to life with me. I super appreciate that.
Shucks.
Very, very cool. So wherever you are in the friends world, I almost said that.
Ooh.
Wherever you are in the world, friends, it does not matter where, morning, noon, or night. Make it an amazing day, guys, and don't let those stars go out. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
We just did, by the way.